All right.
Let's go to Facebook. Share and pin.
Send me that sucker if you could. Never mind, I'll find it. I'll get it. 1 second. Come on, you. All right. Mud Tracks is live. All right. Fast Tracks went first. Hey, how y'all doing tonight? Fast Tracks
Going
is
on.
rocking. Everybody's coming online. And keep moving. All right.
Going on, everybody. Everybody, make sure y'all share the live when y'all hop in.
Spartan is live. All right. Share. Link. All right. Stream. Facebook. Pop back. Let's see this thing go. All right.
Ain't no mercy, ain't no mercy.
Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? Let's see here. Hey, yo, what's up, Lee? How you doing? Nikki.
My
What's
boy
up?
Lee. What up, Lee?
All right, I'm hopping off for a second. Let me do my thing, and I'll be right back.
Nikki Wright. All right, I'm getting ready to start dropping it into groups.
All right. All right, perfect.
Not much, Lee. You know the vibe. You know the vibes, man. Getting it done. Doing another live tonight. We got the owner of Fast Tracks coming in. We got Brooke Strickland coming in. We got a couple other guests coming in. You already know what's going on.
Right. Copy. Shower, ready. Brooks is taking a shower, getting so fresh and so clean. He's about to hop on. I'm getting Leroy right now. Go with it. Tracks. All right, let's go back. Yeah. All right. So, what's up, Curtis? How you doing, man? Woody
Curtis
Wilburn?
Ryan. Woody Wilburn. Where is Woody? We get Woody up here. He just he's getting ready to open that bar. Get Woody up here one of these lives to talk about that.
And we're already starting to grow, which is great. We're coming online now. Everything's rocking. This is the smallest we're going to be all night. We're at 23, and we're going to go over 100 again tonight. I guarantee it.
Where the I gotta see. I think it's your page, Spartan Production, that shows those numbers.
It is. We actually. We don't want to do that. Yeah, it's not what I want to do. I was about to share with the world the stream link. Get everybody and their cousin popping out here. Yeah. Last night or Thursday night, it looks like just on that page alone, we're sitting at 1,300 views. We had well over 600 comments. I mean, it was incredible. I mean, we've done unbelievable. I want to thank everybody for coming in and letting that be. Looks like we're gonna. Here we go. All right, Spartan, Leroy. I'm getting to you in 1 second, buddy. I see you there. I'm gonna have you hop on. Give me 1 second. As soon as you pop on, I'm gonna play your intro, and you will be good to go, my friend.
Leroy.
All right, Leroy disappeared. Leroy, I need you to do that again, buddy. My bad. I don't know how, but I just hit the wrong button. That's on me. All right, so there he is, Leroy. Perfect. All right, add to stage. All right, cool. All right, let's do something for you real quick there, bud. Welcome to Fast Tracks.
What's up, guys?
Sometimes you just feel tired, you feel weak. But when you feel weak, you feel like you want to just give up. But you gotta search within you. Try to find that inner strength and just pull that shit out of you. And get that motivation to not give up and not be a quitter. No matter how bad you want to just fall flat on your face and collapse. So I collapse.
Till the lights go out.
So I collect.
I'ma rip this shit till my bone collapse, till the roof comes off, till the lights go out, till my leg give out, can't shut my mouth, till the smoke clears out, I'ma rip this shit till my bone collapse. As soon as
Fast Tracks 2022! Mr. Leroy, how you doing tonight?
Doing good, man. How about you?
And man, I can't complain. That's a hell of a video to start the night out. I'm not gonna lie.
I tell you, he made one awesome video for me now.
I'm telling you, I'm about to put a second mortgage on my house, buy a mega truck, and just go break it because it seems like the best way to blow.
Yeah, so that's all the fun in it right there.
Most definitely,
Break it, go home and fix it and do it again.
I know you know my co-host. Yeah, I know you know my co-host Kaio Kane. He was down there. He put the concert on for you when we did the Save Fast Tracks.
That's right. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing
I
pretty good.
know. I know you've got a huge announcement to make for everybody, so everybody understands. I believe Fast Tracks has a future. I'm going to go ahead and let you take care of it. I want you to let everybody know what's happening in 2024.
Well, start off with we sort of slacked off here for the last year or two, but I'm fixing to start it back up. We're gonna start putting on some events there. I'm probably gonna do my first event in April. I think I told you March.
Yep.
I'm gonna do a big event 4th of July, a mega truck race, bounty course race. We're gonna do everything from side by sides to mud trucks to 1 ton to megas,
Nice.
even bog megas. Then we'll
We
do
were
a
talking about
raffle.
that off camera. I'm still trying to figure out the difference between a bog mega and a bog truck, but I digress.
Just get to know the trucks, you'll realize what's the difference between the ones that race and one that bog.
I got you.
But
So also you've got some 4-wheelers heading to the track. You've got a track specifically made for a street course for 4-wheelers. What you got going on with those guys? What?
yeah, I've got an area already cleared. I'm getting ready to start digging the holes and laying it out. I'm gonna do a bounty course for 4-wheelers and side by sides. It'll be a permanent fixture of Fast Tracks.
Nice.
It'll stay there all the time.
Kaio,
So-
you finally got somewhere to run that Raptor.
Yeah, that's right. We're gonna try to put on several events for them this year. Just a little bit of everything. So everybody bear with me. I'm gonna try to get it back up going top notch.
Well, you got a hell of a following because, I mean, when we went there, we did a little Save Fast Track action back in October. People were showing up. There was a huge auction. Big shout out to all the businesses that gave to that. You guys did huge. You helped these guys out tremendously. A lot of conversations were had that day. A lot of people started talking, started chirping, saying, hey, we're coming back to Fast Tracks. Let me do. A lot of influencers were talking about bringing their crew down, getting some film. I know I'm going to be one of them. I'm not much of an influencer, but I'm definitely grabbing some film for you guys.
Well, we're going to do what we can to get it back up, everything going right. So
Sounds good, man. Now, you've been in this game for a long, long time. You told me back in 88 you got in this thing.
Actually, back in about 84.
84.
84, started doing mud bogging.
I was 3 years old for the record.
I wasn't even born.
I wasn't much older, but I was out there just having fun.
That's great.
Started off building small trucks. I actually built my first mega when I was 19. I never put it in the mud.
Nice.
Yeah. I got to the point I was working too much, didn't have time for it, so I disassembled it.
That's understandable. So you bought Fast Tracks. You bought the land for Fast Tracks back in '99, correct?
Correct.
What it looked like back before it had trails and ruts and drunken people everywhere having a good time?
Nothing but clear cut land. It had a few trees on it, but I mean, it was just stumps and brush.
Sweet.
And we it had one big hole up there, or a pit hole, where everybody started digging dirt out of it, and I filled it back in where the go-kart track's at now, and been working on it ever since.
Cool.
What you doing at championship?
So I've been through, I know you guys had some trails that got kind of popped off there for a while, but I want everyone to know there's still a lot of trails to ride out there.
Oh,
There's still a lot of opportunity to get out there, bring your side by side, go play. You're not going to be disappointed. I know that people have said and people were chirping, but it is true. You can go out there, ride all day, have a great time. You want to go play in the mud, I promise you. I was out there in October. I was on a people mover. We were sitting like this at a people mover with a whole lot of camera gear on me, wondering, is this the day that I claim a whole lot of insurance policies? But we made it through. It was a good time. We were rocking it out. As I said, Kaio was there. Kaio performed. Tell me what it was like to perform for those people out there, Kaio.
Oh man, I definitely enjoyed it. I went riding earlier that day. For anybody that don't know, if you go to Fast Tracks, please mind your speed when you're around the camp area and the campgrounds.
Yes,
Keep
sir.
your speed to a minimum, because they got on me. I didn't know, but I know now. But I definitely enjoyed it. Good group of people.
That owner's ass, ain't he?
Oh, don't feel bad. I took mine off the trailer and I got yelled at. I didn't realize my front brakes were locked up, but that's why I was spinning. But hey, we both got hammered within 5 minutes of being there. After that, it was nothing but fun.
Yep.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm not trying to be that mean to everybody. It's just, I got a lot of kids that run around out there, and I'm not going to have one hurt. People out there cutting up in the parking lot.
Nah,
We got tracks.
respect your
We got
surroundings.
tracks. We got plenty of trails.
Yeah, respect your surroundings. This park's here for everybody. Make sure you got a little area you got to not do something stupid in. The rest of the place, go crazy. Go ahead.
Have at it, brother.
Some sweet jumps out there too. It was a couple of jumps I found. I think me and Nick Cole hit them probably like 3 or 4 times, and then I told him we had to chill out. I didn't want to get hurt before the show.
Yeah. I've got another area. I'm actually designing 4 4-wheelers and side by sides to race on, and it's gonna have several jumps in it. Then, nice jumps.
I know I might be skipping ahead a little bit, but are you gonna let that knowledge out about a certain kind of course that you were maybe building for side by sides and whatnot?
What kind of knowledge? I mean, it's just gonna be. I've had several people that are running my bounty courses. It'll be about like that. Maybe a little bit rougher.
Now, a lot of people don't understand that you're about to build a bounty course and actually race it 4 side by sides. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's an opportunity for you guys to stretch your suspension. Some of the mud guys with your 44-inch tires, good luck to you. You better have some clearance.
We're going to put them all through the test. We're going to put a little bit of everything in it.
The limiting straps might be your best friend, but I would definitely take off your roll bars.
That's right.
So, my man, it's been great. I mean, this is a great opportunity for us. We're really happy that you could be on. We've got other guys popping up here in a little bit. We've got other guys that are following your motion. I talked to Russell Twitty today. He's going to be popping on here soon. He's going to be talking about Twitty City. And I mean, guys like you, guys like the Rec Yard, you get the guys that are giving us an opportunity to come out here and talk to the public. We really want to take care of the off-road world because honestly, y'all have taken care of us. You've given Kaio a stage. You've given me a place to shoot videos, shoot pictures. And, I mean, the future's bright for what we got going on down here in North and South Carolina. And the rest of the world needs to go ahead and take notice because Fast Tracks is a destination place. He's talking about the 4th of July. I know he's going to do a huge fireworks show there. They're going to blow up a bunch of stuff, which is always fun. Those mega trucks are going to come from far and wide. I mean, you're going to get a whole lot of guys in there. That place is one of the places in the country that's made for megas. The track out there is long, good jumps, good tabletops. They got enough time to wind up and hit the speed that they want to. The turns are gnarly, but they're flat ground and just a little bit banked, but mostly flat ground. So if you can get your ass in to whip around, you can cut your time down in half and you can really send it on that thing.
Well, I'm redesigning my mega truck track a little bit.
Are you?
And instead of turning into each other, I'm going to actually fix the track where you start in the center and turn out from everybody.
Okay.
So we're going to try something new.
Are you going to run parallels, like different side-by-side going and then cutting over, or are you going to do one at a time?
Be two at a time.
All right, so you still get in there, rubbing tires and doing your thing.
We're going to separate them at the end so they don't run into each other.
Yeah, please do. Oh, they got a pretty good amount of space to slow down. They got a good spot that they keep clear for everybody to come to a stop. And as everybody knows, if you got a mega truck, you have a kill switch. Have a remote kill switch. For the love of God, please have a remote kill switch. Make sure that sucker works.
Few of them needed it out there for sure.
Yeah.
But everybody so far has done a great job. There's some awesome people down there racing.
Yeah, man. The first time I actually came down there was the first time I've ever actually shot at a mud park. I showed up with my buddies, K&D. I'm gonna give a shout out to them. That's the shop that builds my engines. We went down there basically to drink some beer, ride some side by sides, go see Trucks Gone Wild for the first time, and do our thing. Well, I came down. I decided I had a safety vest. I might as well jump in and see if I can get some shots. I got that shot that you saw with Twitty, that K5 Blazer sitting vertical. That was the first shot I ever took of an off-road vehicle. That picture went crazy. Then I was like, well, let me edit these up and put them out and see what we're doing. Because I've been doing firefighter stuff. I've been doing SWAT. I've been working with all kinds of different stuff that's all municipal, all within the area that I'm doing. Then I get into there. That sucker went crazy viral on me. Before I knew it, everybody and their cousins reaching a hold of me. The Fast Tracks people alone, every time I had a question about a park, we had Jennifer answering those questions for me, letting me know. Because of Jennifer, honestly, that's how I met Kaio. That's how I ended up at Busco Beach. If it wasn't for them, it wasn't for Fast Tracks, Spartan production wouldn't exist in the off-road world.
Right?
So big shout out to you and big love for that. I appreciate it.
No problem, man.
Big shout out to you for that one, man. The first time I came to Fast Tracks, it was a friend of mine told me we were at Deep Creek, and she said, "Yeah, have you guys ever been to Fast Tracks?" I was like, "No," because at that point in time, I didn't know what was around the area as far as off road. I hadn't been to many parks other than Busco, and that was my first time at Deep Creek, and we ran right over to Fast Tracks. That's where I met Brooks. I met Steven. Was it Officer Udy? And I think they had a race going on. I think King of the Deep was doing that. And that was the first time I came to Fast Tracks. I didn't get to ride around because we went talk to who we talked to, and then we went back to Deep Creek. But I've always been like fascinated because I really don't like getting to a park and not being able to see the trails. Like I'm the guy that wants to ride more than I want to be on the stage.
That's me. I want to get there early and check everything out before I get into what I'm going to do.
Yeah, exactly. We had some pretty good drag strips there. I've caught some pretty good air on my buggy for the first couple times we were running. Oh man, that just the track alone, that tabletop. If you got a side by side, you can launch that sucker. I've gone a good 10, 20 feet on that thing, just letting it go. I've been pretty lucky. My speaker box hasn't destroyed my rear end a couple times. God loves tender springs. Well, what we got? So we've got a few more guys popping up. Stephen Chappell's going to be on here with his wife Katie, the founders of King of the Deep. They'll be out here around 8:30. We've got Brooks Strickland. I know these guys actually want to get with you. They want to talk with you. I know Sinister Six is going to send you a message if they haven't already. He's doing a 6-cylinder DOT class for trucks, and he's looking for a place to race. He's got a few places already that he signed on. This is the first year for that division doing their thing. He's still going to be running with the Southeast DOT guys. He's going to be running with Trucks Gone Wild when they go down to Twitties. But I told him to reach out to you. If anybody has an event that they want to throw, this is your opportunity. This is the man that's going to hate me because his inbox is going to get exploded. But you definitely want to reach out to this man, and you want to reach out to Fast Tracks because there's so many opportunities out there.
Well,
and if you're missing the boat,
go ahead. That's the reason I'm changing my mud bog up is so I can start running trucks side by side. The DOT classes.
Yeah.
I'll still do a regular mud bog. I want to put on a few of them events this year too.
Okay.
But also where I can line the trucks up and they can actually run a obstacle course or a course race as well as just mud bog.
Awesome. We will we'll definitely, I will mention that to people because I do a lot of running in the mud with trucks. I mean, that's kind of where I got going, and then it kind of expanded because with you, and I've started playing with the Busco Beach. I've started playing with the side-by-side game. We've done all kinds of races. We started jumping in the rock bouncers down in Alabama at Indian Mountain. And I mean, it's a great experience to do everything at once, bounce back and forth. You realize everybody that's a fan of off-road is basically one giant dysfunctional family. And we all get together because we all love to get dirty and get the hell out of work and just go have a good time and tear something up. Preferably,
that's why I like if I go into the rec yard. I can be on the other side. I can hang out with people more than I can on my own track.
Everybody's going to pull on you on your own track. There. You just got to get yourself in the excavator and lock the door, get the windows tinted so they don't know you're in there. I hope you got AC in that thing.
I got AC, but it's still no good. They'll still hunt me down. They'll be beat on the side.
We got to get you that big tint so they can't see it. Zero tint for the excavator. Won't work at night, but.
Oh, man. How you going to start digging up?
I don't know. I haven't figured that part out yet. We got to get that electronic tint where you can press the button and it goes clear. The non-disturb glass. But no, most definitely, man. So you're going to make it up to the rec yard hopefully this year for Trucks Gone Wild in June?
Oh, most definitely. Yes, I'll be there.
Awesome, man.
I'm hoping to have
go ahead.
I wrecked one of my trucks here a little over a year ago, and I'm trying to get it back together.
Okay.
And I'm hoping to have it at the rec yard.
Gotcha. And it's my bad for not having a picture of your truck, but what are you driving personally these days?
Personally, mega truck or what?
What do you got? I mean, what toys do you have? Let's go down the list.
I've got the F-350 Ford up on 28Ls, and then I've got I'm going back with a full body Chevrolet rear
Nice.
engine truck that I'm building back here in the backyard now.
Chevy
Okay.
gang. There we go. Chevy gang.
Of course, I got
no,
a little
you got him
I
started.
got a little rock climber, a little Toyota rock climber. I've got side by sides,
All right.
a little bit of everything, 3-wheelers.
Nice. You got a big red?
No, all these are 250s.
Okay. I'm always looking for a big red, just so you know. I'm
Yeah.
throwing that out there. They're harder and
Okay.
harder to come by these days.
What
sorry.
up? Cole came by to show the support. Cole, appreciate the support, Cole.
I'm still getting a bunch of people jumping in,
Yeah,
trying to see if they can go on live. I get once we started this, we started getting, because of Kaio, we started getting all these music artists, and I've had a lot of random demos and stuff sent to me. I am not the judge of character when it comes to that. If you want to send it to Kaio, not me. I will basically be like, I like it, I don't like it, but my opinion, it doesn't really matter. I'm too old to be in the groove. Send it to Kaio because he knows what's hot. Yeah, send it to Owlside. Let him see what you got working. He's the man that's gonna be able to take care of you in that process. If he thinks you're hot enough, then we'll go ahead and get you on the show. We'll promote your situation. We'll make sure to get your record played. And if you got a music video, we'll make sure to pop it out there for you. So you were talking to me on the phone before we got on here. You're talking about you want to start traveling again, man. You said you had some hit spots where you wanted to go do some stuff. You want to see the country again. Where you want to go, bud?
I want to hit. I want to go up to New York, check out some of them tracks. I've been down to Iron Horse in Florida. I want to go to Rednecks with Paychecks.
Yeah,
I just want to see different parks, just checking them out, and just get back having a good time.
Well, if you go to Rednecks and Paychecks, keep me in mind. We want to get a team if we're going to go down there. We're talking about going to Oregon next. That's our next spot in June. We're thinking about checking out. But if you go to Rednecks and Paychecks, hit me up because I'm gonna need to crowdfund this sucker and get a bunch of people together to make this worthwhile. Because once I get in there, I got an expense for him because I'm traveling so much these days. I try to make it so we take care of everybody. Everybody gets the shots they want. And, big shout out to people that let me do that because that's awesome.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
What's the other one? There's another part. I've been to Rednecks with Paychecks. You've got Blue Holler. That's where Redneck Rave is. You have, you gotta know this too. Depending on what park you go to, your setup can be different. Because if you're playing around in Kentucky, if you got portals, it's not gonna fly. Those hills and stuff is not gonna fly. If you go to Rush off road. If you go to Blue Holler, those are in Kentucky. You're gonna need the best suspension you can get, some Rockzillas, some Carnivores, or something like that. You don't want to lift it buggy at those parks. If you go to Wellsville, Ohio, to Forbidden Zone, you're gonna want to make sure you got a buggy that can climb hills.
Definitely, man. So have you been up to West Virginia to ride, or you been just mostly doing parks?
Close to my own park. I haven't been up to West Virginia. Somewhere, we talking about going somewhere in Tennessee next year on side-by-sides.
Okay. You got, what do you got? Blue, oh, hell. I'm drawing a blank.
my son Brandon, he'll tell me, he knows all them places, so he'll tell me where we're going to go. So
there's some good spots, man. You're gonna definitely, you're going to be working those rocks. That shell will give away on you real quick. Blue Royal, a Royal Blue. That's one of them. Thank you, Phil Billy.
You can go to
and Windrock. That's the other one.
You can go to Collywood. You can go
Collywood.
You can go to Georgia, Moccasin Creek. You can go to Alabama. What's that?
Indian Mountain.
Boggin on the Plains.
Indian Mountain. If you want to go to a crazy place, man, you got to go to Indian Mountain. If there's no signs, you better have GPS.
You're gonna need a different setup for that one too, ain't he? Indian Mountain. You're gonna need
Indian Mountain. You better pack your big boy panties because that sucker's gonna beat you. You're gonna have to throttle out, and you're gonna have to climb a lot of hills that are rutted. You're gonna have to find your angles, and once you send it, there's no coming back until you get to the top. Sometimes you're gonna pop a wheelie to get over at the top, but once you get over it, know your throttle control, and you'll be fine.
Sean Mayhab. Where you telling them to go, Sean? Hey, Sean, don't be sending my guy nowhere crazy now.
Tackett Creek.
Where's
That's a good one too.
Tackett Creek?
Iron Mountain.
That one.
Iron Mountain. We talking about which Iron Mountain? There's an Iron Mountain in like every state. We talking about Iron Mountain, Michigan? Iron Mountain where?
Darius Hope.
Nope.
Darius Hope. You got to give me some info on this one, buddy.
Did you get
Wildcats?
your four-wheeler fix, Darius? I think Darius goes to fast tracks a lot as well. As a matter of fact, I think Darius been trying to get me to go to. We just never link up. When I first got into off-road, he was one of the ones trying to get me to come to fast tracks. But I was still trying to get my grounds at Busco. But he goes to fast tracks a lot.
So it looks like Nikki Wright says you got throttle control. So I think you got your fans in because if they're fans like mine, they just talk a lot of trash. That's why I know I like them.
Yeah, Nikki, that's all she does, talk trash.
It wouldn't feel right if they didn't. I'm not gonna lie.
That's the fun. That's the fun of it. A little trash talking.
Oh yeah,
And back, trying to back it up.
Yeah, I usually break stuff when I try to back it up, but I'll give her hell.
Yeah.
Riding Deep Motorsports coming up again. Riding Deep will be up here very, very soon.
Riding. Who's from Riding Deep? Is that
Riding Deep? That's Brooks. That's Brooks Strickland.
All right.
That's Brooks' company.
Brooks. Big
Look at me learning stuff. It's taking me a minute. Oh, you can't break it fast tracks. Come on now.
That's Joe with 336 Mafia. Every time he comes out, he breaks something.
My guy Joe. I think Jay Money had issues with his four-wheeler that last time I was there. Hell, I almost broke something. I did that third jump and I thought I had popped my chain off.
Yeah, as I said, I got there and mine just suddenly didn't want to have front brakes. I came back from the track and she was glowing in the middle of daylight, so I had to let it cool down. I had to let the volcano happen on my master cylinder. Once that happened, we kind of let it set for a minute. It unleashed, and then I went down to go pick some stuff up with Joe with 336 Mud Mafia. We went to go do a quick interview with him, and I shoot over there, and I'm like, I got Kaio in there. I'm like, bro, if your girl stops in front of us, we are going to ride over the top of her. There's no stopping this thing. We got a good distance,
baby.
It worked out. 336 the gang.
What up, Stephen Chappell?
Stephen Chappell in the house.
Name right? Is it Stephen Chappell or Stephen Chappelle?
I ain't even gonna try to tell you because I go back and forth every time. He's gonna be like, "How am I supposed to spell this to make this work for you?"
I just want to say it correctly or know if I'm saying it correct because I always say Chappell.
I just switch back and forth. I usually just say, "Hey, Steven." If he answers, good. If he doesn't, then he heard me mispronounce his name before that. All right, I'm bringing Steven in. Give me 1 second. Oh.
What up, Matthew Holmes? What's going on?
All right, I'm going to pop this. Give me 1 second. Give me one moment. All this technology at my fingertips, and I have no idea how to use it.
Back up for you. Yeah, you got to bring an extra machine. What up, Amber Wilson? Like church. Like the church. Oh, so I've been saying it right.
We've been actually saying it right. Thank God.
Yeah, I've been saying it right. All right.
So we got Steven, and I think his wife's going to join him as well. We should have both of them on here in a minute. We'll play their little intro. I guess big shout out to DM Photography for doing his video work. The man's pretty good. Don't let him fool you. He knows what he's doing with the camera. I've learned a lot with him over the years. 1 year. That's my competition. Nah, he's a great guy. Learn what you can from those around you. It only makes you better.
We got who else jumped in here in the comments? That's how. Here we go. Nikki, right? Nikki about to start going in. I can already tell. She's doing. She right there.
Face planted. Oh.
planted X3 during the Woods course.
I thought she said she came in with her face painted. I was like, I just can't read. I was like, she had war paint on, ready to rock. Got that eye black.
Scott said he bring extra and he messed them up too.
That just means you're having a good time.
Darius said is the other side of Fast Tracks back?
Not yet. We working on some things, but not yet.
All right.
Well, pretty much can for those around you.
Everybody's still been.
Steven, turn your microphone down, buddy.
Hold on. Oh, I'm listening to you on the phone, bro. I'm sorry, man. I'm into it.
You're good, buddy.
Turn it down. Let me get you on here where I can hear you through the computer.
No problem. We can hear you. You got great sound. I can hear everything, including my own voice.
Y'all can't get on
We got
Leroy's
good
Android,
connection for
y'all.
once.
Y'all leave Leroy's Android alone.
Yeah, Leroy's Android's been behaving. For the first time, we've had somebody with an Android that hasn't
He's
screwed
actually
up.
the first Android guy to actually do. He's been doing fine.
And now we're setting up Steven to fail because I know he's still pimping that Android.
Boy, what are you talking about? Boom. I got like the F79,408
Plus.
I think it's about the size of a Nokia.
Ultra.
It's probably got the same processor.
Hold on.
Hey, this fit in the size of a whole entire warehouse 1974. This is high advanced technology for all y'all iPhone that are trying now to use my daggone phone.
I'll believe it. Let me go ahead and introduce Steven the proper way. Let's give him the good show. There we go.
Oh, I hear you. Hey, Nikki.
Steven and Katie, how you doing tonight?
We're doing great. How about you guys?
Awesome. Hopefully this live goes a little better for you. You don't have a storm in the background. You don't have somebody's house flying away. There's no Yellow Brick Road in your future.
That's right.
Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie, dude. I was waiting to see like the cows flying by, and I felt like I was like trying to get back to Kansas there for a minute, bro.
As long as you don't see an old lady on a bicycle paddling by, you'll be fine.
Out here, there's no telling what we're gonna see, no doubt.
I'm surprised you guys didn't hear the background noise because we live in like an old farmhouse. It's like 120 years old on our 200-year century whatever farm. And so that night it was so windy, it just sounded like somebody was like taking that metal, and it was like wobbling, for hours.
I'm not gonna lie, my house was built in 2009, and all day long I was kind of wondering if the whole thing was gonna fall apart. So yours is probably built a lot longer. Yours will keep the bicentennial and maybe go with whatever the 3centennial is, tricentennial. Yeah. But mine's probably not so much.
We're just happy we made it through that one. It really sounded like the roof was about to come off.
They don't make anything like they used to these days.
No, not at all. I mean, it's definitely awesome. And you got the history with that. You got the family that's been in the game for so long. So was your family originally, were you, did your kin build that house?
Yeah. So our family has been on this land for over 200 years. We're one of the few families in North Carolina that have the lineage where it's got to be passed down from person to person. Can't be bought. It's got to be passed down. Mm-hmm. So yeah, this is this is the family farmhouse that we're living in. And so it's about 127 years old. Yeah. And it definitely is got a lot of history and a lot of character to a house like this.
Yeah, it's been here. So this farm was established about 40 I can't remember exactly, but 40 some odd years after the Declaration of Independence was signed. So
Wow.
to put it in perspective, yeah. And it's pretty neat. It was, the town that we live in, his family was here, the relatives were here before it actually was became the town that it is now. So
Well,
it's pretty neat.
I'll say this real quick. There's not a lot of people that can say this, but my family literally has a book written about the heritage and the different members of our family here. And my wife, she likes to show it off. But anyway, it's a Garris family book. And when I tell you, not many people can say you got a book written about your family. That's a book, bro, written about your family. So pretty interesting.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people.
So how many kids over the years have been smacked with that book?
Man, I tell you what, I wonder. I don't even
That is
know.
one. This is our new copy.
I haven't studied the Bible of Chapel yet, but that thing right there has got some serious history all the way back to like my great grandpappy back from the Irish and English and everywhere else days. So I'm pretty fortunate that we've got a lot of history that we plan on carrying on, because one day we'll be the, I guess, caretakers of this property that we'll pass on to our kids and grandkids. But so that's an interesting thing about us. Not very many people know. So thanks for bringing it out.
We try to bring out the random factoids that nobody else gets to.
Yeah.
Stuff, man.
So when people wonder why our internet's so terrible or why can't we do better, it's because we literally are on the farm in a very rural area and we're never leaving. So sorry.
No, I don't blame you. I mean, I'm on the backside of a mountain, so some days are better than others.
Hey, well, I still got better cell phone service than they do at Fast Tracks. That's all I can say about it.
Come on now. It's getting better down there.
As long as you're not trying to get a pizza delivered, you're good.
You got an Android, it pick up good.
I don't know about all
That's what
that.
you go there for. You go there to lose cell phone service, in my opinion.
I think Fast Tracks might be Android team Android. I don't know.
That's the best, baby.
I just had Wi-Fi put in down there, so we're trying to get a little.
Oh man, you get the Wi-Fi
yeah.
rocking. That's gonna make my life a whole lot easier going live. We'll if we pop down, we'll do a show. That's what we're gonna do when we go to Oregon. We're gonna set up and do our show. It's gonna be great. I mean, we're gonna be over there watching these dune buggies doing their thing, watching the razors, thousands of razors going in, playing with the coast, right on the coast, watching all this stuff, man. It's gonna be a great experience because I've never been to Oregon. I've been to so many states, but I have not made it out there yet. But that's enough about me and my schedule. Steven, what's going on with your schedule, man?
Hold on. What are you going to Oregon for? I might have missed the memo.
We are going for Goose Bay. We're going to go for the races and the ride. The guys that are putting on Team Can-Am, we're going out to meet those guys. It's going to be a great experience. Those guys throw a hell of a thing. Corey Levin, he's the guy that puts that thing on. He's been doing great things. He started following me about a year back. He was the one that when Can-Am was doing their announcement, when they went live to show the new X3, their feed actually went down, and he's the one that picked up, and he was just live there. And the guy had like 2,000 people on his live because he was the one doing it. You're good, bud. You're back in the game now. I can hear you.
I lost volume on my end.
You were also jittery. You just kind of got frozen.
I'm gonna fix it, guys. Y'all keep going.
You kind of had the Tourette's rocking, but yeah, no, it's going to be a great experience. We're excited to go down there. We're getting our house right now, picking that out, doing a big old McMansion action. We'll go live and promote the situation, let everybody see what we're doing. We'll try to live it up for 3 days and pretend we're rich.
We all deserve that every once in a while, man.
We do. I mean, we all work our asses off, so it's good to get out and actually do something new every once in a while. So, Steven, your schedule, my man, you made a switch on one of the parks, but your schedule looks extremely strong this year. I know you got racers. You probably have some new racers coming in. Tell me about it.
Well, thanks. We appreciate it. We just wanted to, kind of stay right in our wheelhouse, which was the bounty holes, and stay true to, the racers and the fans that we had built. Stayed very close to the same rules. We haven't released those yet, but we will be soon. So I started out with that because we're kind of on a cliffhanger with a lot of people waiting us to release the rules. Yeah. But we just were able to lock in all of the contracts for 2024. Nice. We had obviously a couple that we were waiting on, and holidays and family and everything else always kind of make it hard, but we were able to nail it all down, and we released that on Tuesday night. I was so daggone anxious to get that out there. We released it on Tuesday night, and We had 11 events total, 6 series events. We are going to be in Florida, Georgia, Alabama, and of course North Carolina. We'll start out our seasons for everybody that wants to know when we're kind of starting it out. We're starting out at Iron Mountain down in Georgia. That's going to be March 21st
through 24th.
through the 24th. And we've got those events and stuff up on our Facebook, so check that out. But yeah, that's the first series event. And of course, we're still going to be working with our local parks. And before I forget this, congratulations on working everything out with you guys at Fast Tracks. We look forward to coming back there one day too. But we were able to work things out, and we'll be this year at Deep Creek for their OG snorkel race. That's in March. So that's going to be March 16th. If you want to look at the schedule, that will be the first thing on the schedule. But that's a non-series event. But my good friend Brian Fulcher at Deep Creek, we had not done anything at Deep Creek last year. But this year we were able to get back on with Deep Creek, and we're very happy to go back to where we kind of started a lot of this racing was at Deep Creek with Brian. And so once again, that's our first event, first one on this calendar. And then our first series event will be the week after, and that's all the way down in Georgia. And when I say the devil went down to Georgia, we're bringing all the heat, bringing all the smoke, and everybody's coming to race for our first series event. And I can't wait to get all the classes, the rules, the regulations, and everything out. But that'll be our first series event. So we've got all that information on our website. That's www.kingofthedeep.com. I know it might be a little blurry for me and might be a little blurry for y'all.
Sorry, guys. I'm still learning this game.
That's okay. And that calendar actually is the original one before we had to change. I can kind of tell that. But yeah, it's so funny kind of how that happened, because we actually were looking to do the first or second week in November originally at that location
as a finale,
as a championship event. And this is a newer park. They just opened last year, kind of middle of the season in 2023. And so they did a Thanksgiving event in 2023, and it was a good success for them. And so they said, well, can you do Thanksgiving? We kind of want to, keep that, we'll just make that event at Thanksgiving rather than doing one earlier in November. And we said, we can do it, but that's a long way for us. I mean, that's the farthest park in the series away, and it's just a long way. And I know that the drivers will make it. they will do anything. Those drivers are hardcore. They will drive all night. But I know that they're with the holidays. It's always you just never really know. What kind of commitments people are going to have. But we said if that's what you guys want to do, we'll do it. And so we released that, and then it came out. Things kind of changed on their end. And so they said, hey, do you still want to do earlier November? And we were like, sounds good to us. So that's what we did. And I think that's it'll be a little bit warmer, even though that is down south. I don't know that it'll matter that much, but it'll be a little bit warmer. And it just takes a lot of the pressure off of that holiday, and for the people from up here to have to travel so far. So I'm excited about the change. And I think it'll work out for the best.
Yeah, I mean, I was happy with that. They called us up and said, we want to keep this date and this event as its own entity, and we would like to have you guys come in a little bit earlier, and that works out for y'all. I said, yeah, I can eat Thanksgiving with the family. Sure, I'll go ahead and make that change. We're only a couple of days into this race, and I didn't feel like that was going to change anything, especially being the last event of the year. So yeah, we're super excited about that. And all of the events we have this year are just really shaping up to be great. We are in North Carolina for 3 of the events, and then we are kind of out at about 8 hours kind of from central North Carolina on one of those events, a little bit more on the other one, and then another about 8.5 hours to Florida. So of those events, most of those events, our racers shouldn't have any problem being able to make it. So that was a big part of what we were trying to focus on, is doing something that we could also give the people down south something to do so that they could come, and our own racers locally something that they could do so they could still make it. So we wanted to try to get down there for all those people that are in Florida and Georgia and Alabama and even South Carolina. I mean, we've got people, especially down there in the Southeast, that really wanted to see us closer to where they were. They wanted to get involved. They really like our classes and our rules, and they wanted to come and give it a shot. So we had a great year last year with some of the small tire classes with just unbelievable amounts of participants, racers, and runs. So we're hoping to do that again this year.
Definitely, man. And I mean, you're a man after my own heart. I have no idea how you get to travel as much as you do. I know you own a landscaping company. What's the name of your landscaping company? You might as well shout it out. You never know when you're gonna pick up a client.
Katie Chapel is the name of it. No, you want to know the trick? It's because Katie's got all that kind of taken care of for me. But yeah, it's Triangle Lawn Care and Landscaping Incorporated. And we cover the Wake County and Johnston County areas in North Carolina. So if you're around Raleigh, Smithville to Raleigh to North Raleigh and Morrisville, Cary, all those areas, we can help you out with anything outside. So Triangle Lawn Care and Landscaping Incorporated. Check us out. We've got great Google reviews.
Check this out.
I'll give a shout out to the people that work. Go ahead.
We're 144. I just wanted to say this real quick. For all the people that's watching that may not know what's going on, I know I spammed a lot of groups. All those mud parties that y'all asked me about, that y'all see me at, Leroy and King of the Deep. That's where I be. That's where I be most of the time at their event. These are the guys that throws the events. So if you follow them, get in touch with them. Stay tuned to what they got going on. More than likely, you're gonna find me at a mud party that you've been asking about.
Same with me. You're going to find my cameras ready to rock. So if you see me, I'll either have a yellow vest on or I'll have 2 cameras in my hand. Make sure you flag me down. We'll make sure to get those pictures because not only do you get the great event pictures where they've just been phenomenal this year. I've had so many great shots that they've supplied to me realistically. But the after parties that these guys throw, man, what happens at the barn stays at the barn, except when I show up.
I know. I was going to say, I don't know whether it's fortunate or unfortunate, but if it weren't for photographers like you, people probably wouldn't remember what happened.
Oh, they wouldn't believe it. They would think we were telling lies if we told them what was going on. But yeah, it's been an unbelievable ride. We've been doing this for a while now. I think I could say confidently this has probably been number 7 or 8 as far as how many years we've been doing this. I think we've done over 50 or more events now. Here in the Carolinas and all over. That's not including any of the events that I've gone and assisted with. So I feel pretty lucky and pretty blessed that we've got a good network of people that we work with all the way from we've been up to West Virginia, Maine, New York, all the way over to Oklahoma, Texas, and pretty much everywhere in between doing events. And if they're not King of the Deep events, then we've been there in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And I know you were talking about Oregon earlier. We've done some events with UTV Takeover, which is another event very similar to that area out there in Oregon. They do the Coos Bay.
That's where we're going. That's the people we're hooking up with. So you've already brought North Carolina to them. We're just going to remind them that we're still there.
Well, I tell you what, man, if you see any of those guys that run UTV Takeover, tell them that you know me, and I'm sure that they would love to tell you some stories because we've done some cool stuff with those guys. We were there when Al Macbeth set the record-breaking UTV land-to-land jump is what I think they would call it, and he was like 225 or 215 some feet.
Yeah. And
anyway, that came up on my memories just the other day. So that was a UTV Takeover in the dunes. So I mean, it's a different world out there in the dunes, brother. And I tell you what, we went out to Oklahoma and we were there for a UTV Takeover event. And my good friend Rob Tingman, who owns Dirty Shipper Chemicals, was there with us. And he had a 4-seater turbo. And we were out there in the dunes. And I tell you what, it was hold on, white knuckle, pray that someone wrote your wheel. The kids are not,
Let me say this: there was no.
It was scary as heck.
There was no seatbelt in the back seat of the.
Oh God!
You guys, I'm gonna tell you what. That is like the most, truly to this day, out of all the. And we've ridden all kinds of places, and that is the most terrifying and exhilarating riding that I have ever done. It is so fun. It's like one of those like amazing roller coasters that you do, and then you're like so scared, but then you get off and you're like, that's so cool, but I don't know if I want to do it again. But it was so cool. Like it's just amazing.
I'll set the scenario up. We got time. All right, so I'll tell the story. So look, this is what happened. So we were at UTV Takeover, and of course we're kind of helping them do certain things. So of course Rob is like, well, I'm gonna get at the very front of this night ride. of which we've never driven anywhere
Like
on.
200 plus machines.
We are not on the right machine. These guys, when I tell you these guys were ready for this night ride, I mean, they look like spaceships. They had so many lights on there side by side. And then on top of that, they all have
Corey Levin's actually the guy that's running those night rides. He's the one
dude,
that's bringing us out.
right. So, they're running like rail tires and everything else. And here we are, me and Rob, the mud guys, going to get in the front of this night ride, okay? When I tell y'all, it was like being on a Star Wars movie with the way these guys were coming past. It was like,
Yeah.
And this is wild. All I can hear is the blow off valve in my ear. Ching, 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 ching. I'm trying to keep up with these guys. We're going over crests of hills, and you can't see nothing. And all of a sudden, all you see is it's like a field of lights underneath it. And you're like, well, I wonder which one we're going to land on. And then they're gone by the time you get there. Thank God. So I'm telling y'all right now, it was like being in a video game that I would not want to have anything to do with because I'd need 20 lives just to get back to camp. I died that many times on that ride.
It was.
We can't wait to go check that out, man. That's going to be an unbelievable experience. I mean, now you got me even more pumped up about it.
Steve.
Well, I'm just telling you, if you want to get pumped up about a ride, you just call this guy right here, and I can tell you, what to get pumped up about. You better bring your 4 or 5 point harness. Bring you some diapers. Because I promise you, you're going to have a couple of different mistakes out there.
They're putting me in the seat for one of the races. I'm going to be in the race with Corey Levins.
Oh, wow. That's going to be exciting.
I don't know if you guys I don't know if you've ever had the experience. I used to live in New Mexico. Have you ever been in a sand rail?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's a whole other world. All of a sudden, you're just looking at the sky. And you just try to keep your wheels straight because you're going to come down eventually.
Okay.
And you just
I
rip
totally don't
and you
like
go
riding
straight.
with guys with that much power because that's exactly how people are like, oh, man, this is so cool. Next thing you know, you're on your lid. Let me tell that story real quick, okay? So
we got stories.
I got stories now. Yeah, you brought me on. I'm going to talk. I mean, you said, hey, we got no time limit. We got nothing to talk about. I'm talking. So look, man. We were down there for the Southern Bounty Series championship. Big shout out to Tony a couple weeks ago. And I decided to ride. One of you guys, I'm sure y'all all have heard the name Dane Knoweth. Dane is one of the guys that rides and drives with Dig Rig Power Sport. Arguably one of the best racers, mud racers, especially in the game right now. And he had just bought a brand new Pro R. Probably had like no miles on it. The Troy Lee edition. I mean, a super nice looking side by side. And we go up and we're down there at Top Trails and we're riding. And of course, he's climbing hills. And I'm thinking to myself, well, good thing for me to put this harness on. We're riding all these hills. Long story short, we go just to turn around. He does like a quick donut and we roll right up on the side. Ba-boom. Good thing I had that harness on. I still got a big bruise on my elbow. I'm going to send Dane that bill for that. I got to get some pain and stuff for off of him, at least to ride in the side by side when he gets it to me.
That's what, Steve said. They asked me at the hospital for my insurance information. I gave them your 1099 form for last year for your prize winnings.
Yeah.
It was
put it on Devin's tab.
Yeah. Well, hey, I saw a couple of comments earlier about King of the Deep at Fast Tracks, and I would say I would have loved to have made that work out because that would have given us that 5th state in South Carolina there.
Yeah, we wanted South Carolina.
And I really enjoy working with Mr. Leroy and just the vibe of the people there, at the park. But it just kind of, with everything that was going on and the uncertainty of kind of closing into the end of the year, we kind of filled those North Carolina or those spots, I don't call them North Carolina, but those local spots. We really kind of had a goal that we had set out this season to try to do half and half so that we could, the people, as he said earlier, from down south would be half traveling for them and half a little bit closer. And then same thing for up here, just trying to kind of expand and include some of those people down south a little bit more. So, but hey, there's always next season, God willing.
Next season we'll talk and see about getting y'all in there. It's just, I had so much going on last year. I had to get through that.
Yeah.
So I didn't really want to make no commitments to anything until that was settled.
I
now it's over with. I'm fixing to start climbing back up.
Yep.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that. I still need to come by there and see you on those things we talked about.
Yep. I still got them in the building there.
Definitely. And I want to take a moment to say we were with Stephen and Katie Chappell. We're also with Leroy with Fast Tracks. If you guys are just joining us, I see our numbers start to climb again all of a sudden. I think we're sitting at about 153. It's not terrible. I mean, last time we were just trying to break 100.
The music artists, man. My email about to be filled up now.
I'm telling you,
about to be flooded.
Welcome to my life. It's just nothing but my inbox. Hey man, listen to this. Hey man, what about this guy? Have you talked to this guy yet? I'm working on it. I'm going through. I just can't handle everybody all at the same time.
I guess I give out free features whenever I go. I don't know. I should do something with that. Whoever got.
You definitely gonna be finding a talent. I promise you
well,
that.
Let me say this too, because since we're on that subject, we're always looking for. Well, not always, but Kaio knows. Like we've had him do stuff with some of the events we've been at. There's the occasions arise, for us to have an opportunity to bring people out and do stuff at these events. Especially people that maybe haven't gotten a lot of exposure yet. So just throwing that out there that,
you'll definitely get some great exposure when it comes to King of the Deep. When they go live, I mean, you can just tell the numbers are insane. When they do a show, they've got people packed everywhere. Daisy Dukes, are y'all doing Daisy Dukes again this year?
Yes, sir.
Look, you got.
Hey, there goes Kaio.
Did we lose him? He was about to say, "Don't give away my spot now."
No, we definitely.
Probably.
Yeah, that's another one of the events we've got. A non-series events.
So
we'll be back.
Send me music. I'm gonna just keep it 100. If it's trash, it's trash. I'm not even going. I'm just being 100 because that's a big platform and it can really do some things for you. So
I'm not even 100%
just
sure
letting me know
right now. Leroy, you got a stage as well, my man. That's where Kaio performed. They had another band the night before. Nick Cole was out there doing his thing. Tell me about the situation that you've got. Are you still looking for groups and bands as well to pop out?
Say that again now. Sort of broke up on me.
You're good, my man. So you've got a stage. You've got a hell of a stage set up. It's right next to the vendors. You got everything right there, food, everything for the fans to go eat, see the bands, see the groups, see the rappers, do whatever you got going on. Are you also signing people to be in the park?
Yeah, I haven't made no commitments yet, but we talked about trying to get some stuff together this year. So we're looking to do something on the stage too, as well.
Definitely, man. Let me know when you got somebody. It looks like I got a hell of a talent pool. I can start throwing artists your way. We'll definitely hook that up and get you some new acts. So make sure that you guys keep blowing up Kaio's inbox.
Hey, hold up. Does that make? Look, does that make me a gatekeeper?
He's a gatekeeper. He is now the talent. He's Star Search. He's definitely that age is me right there.
No, I'm not that hard to deal with. I'm not that harsh. We just want, if you put in work and you put you're all into your craft and whatnot, and you got some good music, I will definitely point you in the right direction to Leroy and King of the Deep.
Definitely. And we've got other stages too. I mean, we've had a lot of parks. If they are booked, get a hold of us. We got the Booty Barn coming up at the Rec Yard. That's going to be an event that King of the Deep's going to be doing. We got up in Ohio. We've got a spot for you to perform. We've got places all over everywhere. And I know a lot of these places are expanding out. They not only show you a hell of a time and a place to take your machine and go out there and have a great time, but come nighttime, the nightlife at these places are incredible. That's one of the biggest selling factors that got me out there the first time was the amount of fun that I had. Then I decided I had to take pictures because other people had to see this stuff.
They wouldn't believe it unless you tried to show them a picture and they still think it's fake.
Pretty much.
I get it all the time, Steven. All the time. Like, where's this at? How do I get to it? You know what I tell them to? I say, look, man, you can't even get to the party if you ain't got a four-wheeler. You got to have an ATV to get to the party.
Yeah.
Definitely.
We need to start
Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just thinking, what can we do? We just all we really have to do at somewhere like Busco is tell them we can have the mud Uber.
Yeah, you need a miniature swamp buggy.
Just to get them back. No, just charge you. I'll charge you $10 to take you down to the barn. You ain't even got to have a four-wheeler. I'll just ride you down there.
You're going to make some money because I've had to park a mile away quite a few times.
If you're
I've
a girl,
also,
you ain't
I've
gotta, you
also
ain't gotta
driven
worry
over a
about
few people's machines that wouldn't get out of the way.
That's true.
It is what
If
it
you're a
is.
girl or if you're KO, because he's like the best at he should be like, you got a seat because I'm coming in.
Yeah,
it.
he's quick with it. I'll give him that. That's why I have a 2-seater. Can't man,
His
I got all this camera gear.
Look, how
Smart.
long?
That's real smart.
How many events did y'all come where your machine was down and it didn't
I don't
even
want to
stop?
talk about it. 2 events. First event I came to Busco, I blew my machine up. Engine was blown, did a full rebuild. Next time the rebuild was still going because I was waiting for parts to get in. Fast Tracks again hooked me up, gave me a 4-wheeler to ride. Big shout out to Jennifer. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have made it to the barn. I wouldn't have gotten those killer shots. We wouldn't have gotten the last video out there. I mean, it happens. If you have toys, they will break. I think I got everything
Most
set. I think I
definitely.
need a new turbo again, but that's just because I'm an idiot and I enjoy blowing those big turbos up.
Well, speaking of broken down side by sides, hey Kaio,
Yep. I owe $4,000. It's already fixed. I owe $4,000. That's it.
That's awesome.
I owe $4,000 to the dealership. They already fixed it. They did me a solid. Went ahead and got the parts. That's all I owe.
That's
but I'm
great.
not being nobody's Uber. Ain't nobody driving my buggy but me.
See, I mean that's a good policy. That is a great policy.
I just want you to know, and I don't give everybody this high quality advice, but I want you to know it runs better above water.
Above water, exactly. I'm going.
It's not a submarine.
It's an X3, man. But I'm gonna baby it. I'm gonna baby it for at least a year.
Is Kelly watching? Do I need to give her that same high quality advice?
She's definitely watching.
Let me circle back real quick to that comment you made about Jennifer at Fast Tracks helping you out with that ride.
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what I'm talking about when I speak to like the vibe of the people there. We were coming in for an event to set up a couple of years ago. I guess it was the first year of the series, so a few years ago. And we had an accident with our RV. Somebody came across the center line and sideswiped our whole RV and ended up getting totaled. Well, thought it was going to get totaled out. Took a year to get repaired. Anyway, long story short, we were on the way to Fast Tracks. And so we had a meeting with Leroy and told him what happened. And it was getting late by the time, it was after dark by the time we got everything situated at the accident scene. And he said, come on, I got somewhere for you to stay. And so when I say like, you know, just the generosity and the helpfulness and everything there at that park and the people that are there, I mean, it's the real deal. So that's the vibe I'm talking about. I appreciate it still to this day. And those are some good people down there at Fast Tracks.
That's the way it needs to be.
Most definitely.
Unless you're Leroy's son.
Helping hand everybody.
But
yeah, well,
yeah, I've actually went and pulled mega trucks down to the track where they broke down on the way down. I took my billy to them and dragged the whole rig into the track.
I believe it. I've seen them on their lids. I've seen a tire go flying. I've witnessed it all. Once you enter the mud, whatever happens, happens. You got good people, we'll get you out.
See?
Oh my, y'all. Let me tell you about this guy, Jonathan Lincoln.
He came on the other night.
He did, actually.
You had my right-hand man, my partner in crime, the who of the dynamic duo right there, Jonathan Lincoln song. And what's that?
Hey, we got some stories. You can see those stories. We do keep these archived. You're welcome to go back because we just keep watching these numbers climb. So I know y'all still watching these things. Yeah, he definitely came on. He told all kinds of funny stories about him and Steven back in the day.
Oh gosh, we gotta watch it.
I can only imagine. I haven't seen that high quality piece of entertainment yet, but I'll try to check that out later. But
we got a question. Sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I can only imagine what kind of bullshittery Jonathan Lincoln spread all over y'all's broadcast. But he's down there on his boat in Cocoa Beach, Florida, I guess watching live. We're at to see what kind of life that guy's living right there.
We got a question for Leroy. We've got Jared Cox. He's the one with the son with Aggravator. He said, question for Fast Tracks. Do you all have an age restriction on drivers? We would love to bring the Aggravator down sometime. That question is definitely for you, my man.
I do not have a restriction. I do require the father or somebody to drive them through the parking lot. But once they get onto the track, I'd rather the daddy to ride with them or something, or whoever's with them. But I do not have an age restriction.
Okay, awesome. This kid,
As far as mud truck now spoiler.
it's a
no,
mud truck. This kid actually took, I think, 6th place in South DOT. Young Guns, he took first. The kid's 10 years old and can outdrive most men.
Yeah,
It is crazy to watch him go.
I have no problem with that.
Definitely.
As long as he got all the
Dennis,
safety equipment, everything's good.
Dennis Anderson was part of the build on that truck. He's the one that got him started in the game. This kid's had a lineage of great teachers along the way. And honestly, that kid's going to be the next generation of mud racers. He's somebody to watch. Jackson. Watch Jackson. Sorry, it took me a minute to catch his name.
Yeah, I mean, I think that like it's sort of like us with a series and kids. We have a little bit rules that are a little bit different for a 4-wheeler versus a side-by-side. But if they are under a certain age, you know, we just want to make sure, like, we want to vet them basically. So if they've raced with us before and we know their capability, you know, then that's fine. If they're somebody that we've seen race, but I mean, if we don't know you from, you know, Joe Schmo down the street and you're coming up and saying, I want to put my 7-year-old on this huge machine with 50-inch tires or, you know, 50, whatever, and let them run, like we're probably going to say we need to make sure, show us something, because we got to be careful with these kids, and not just for the kids and their safety, but the parents. Let me say this: you need to stay, like, you need to pay attention to what your kids are doing in this park. You know what I mean? Like, they can be, they're kids, they're having a good time. You got to watch them everywhere, but especially somewhere at a park for their own safety and for the safety of others. It's important, to make sure that you're keeping an eye on your kids and you're not bringing them there and using the park as like a babysitter so that you can go run and do your stuff. Especially some of these parks that may not have cell phone service that works that well. Like, don't put that liability on anybody else. Like, do your job as a parent if you're going to bring your kids, is all I'm saying,
Yeah, no, definitely.
Stay with them at all times. Don't drop them off and leave them somewhere particular.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right.
I mean, just be a parent. That's all you got to do. Just be a parent. I promise you, that kid's going to grow up and going to thank you much later in life for it. They might not like you at the moment, but they'll love you in the long run.
That's right. That's right.
Sorry, I had to let my other co-host out of the Spartan cave. I got a big old fat black. It's called Fat Panther. The big old flat black cat that I had to exit the place. He was telling me all about it. So he's been asleep on my foot this whole time. What was that?
I didn't either.
I really had no idea where you were going with that for a second, David.
All I heard was
I almost got censored on Facebook. What do you mean?
I didn't know what kind of guy you were. I ain't judging you.
Don't worry about it. We already talked about this the other night. Stay out of my Google search.
Lord.
I almost got hit by a kid riding around in a little 2-seater Razor 800. Somebody's kid just zipping around Busco.
Yeah.
Well, hey man, Kaio, what happened with you when you were at Busco last? Looked like you went swimming.
Yeah. So I was with Jose. I was with Grande. Doing my normal, sipping on my tequila, and they said the power lines was flooded, but for some reason we decided to go anyway, and I wasn't paying attention to where we were. So I was doing bicycle kicks out the side of the door, and all of a sudden the buggy just went to the right. And for me, it was shock because the water was cold, but I could stand up in it. So the buggy flips, I'm standing up 6 feet of water, and this kid that's next to me, like he's scrambling. So I had to grab him so that he wouldn't drown. And my girlfriend, she kind of just did like, I don't know, she turned into a freaking samurai ninja somehow, and she ended up on the side of the buggy, never even touched the water. And I'm just looking up like, yo, how did you get up there? We helped this kid out. We helped his dad out. I climbed out. Mud Mafia was there. They helped put the winch on the buggy, pull it back over. I lost my wallet in that water hole. Somebody found it, took it to the office. And yeah, man, I tried to get my girlfriend off the side of the buggy, because I thought it was one of those hero moments. Thought it was gonna be like, you know, baby, I got you. And we both fell in the water because my legs had sunk in the mud. Ha!
She did all
I
that.
think Joe got it all on tape too.
He did. I think I tagged you in that video. Mr. Red Hat himself got you. We got to make sure that we mention the vendors. Jimco,
Yeah.
those guys are awesome. Many a times in the morning they have saved me with coffee. That's all I can tell you. Vendors, for the love of God, if you get up early, I know it's hard, but if you get up early, I will be the first one in line. I want a biscuit and I want my coffee, and I'm the happiest man you'll ever meet. I'll take pictures. We'll do whatever, man. I'll pay for it and still get your picture up there.
Well, hey, if there's anybody that wants to be a vendor, we're the people to see. We'll let you know. We got some events that we could use all kinds of vendors if somebody wants to come. Doesn't matter what you're selling.
Yep.
We got somebody that wants to buy it, I bet.
Any vendors, take a look at our schedule, and if you're interested in any of them, message us, and we'll either some of them we're handling the vendor stuff for, or we can send you to the correct person to do that.
Yep. Hey, Sarah.
Sarah's definitely got the $1 billion idea of the night. Whoever wants to sell beads, go ahead. I promise you'll make some money.
We got I have smoke shop vendors. I don't know how that's gonna work, but I got smoke shop vendors.
North Carolina's almost there.
Well, not for that. You know, for the legal stuff. I have smoke shop vendors for the legal stuff. You know, your vapes, your roll-ups, whatever, that type of stuff. Your chewing tobacco.
Tobacco. I like the tobacco.
Yep. I got two of those. I got two smoke shop vendors. All legal stuff, guys. All legal stuff.
Yes.
That is where it's at. We're never going to take a chance and screw these parks up because we want to be able to ride these for the future. A lot of these guys, I know they want their kids to come out and ride these parks. I mean, this is a generational game. I mean, how many generations, Leroy, have you seen come out at one time in your park?
3.
3 generations, man.
3 generations.
That's crazy.
Hey, we've seen
them all 3 race.
I was gonna say, we've seen 3 generations of Hiltons out there. We've seen Leroy, his son, and then his grandkids out there with him in his park. So there's definitely a lot of love in this sport, and a lot of people can get out and enjoy it. It's not necessarily just a young wild crowd. This is for the people that like getting out with their kids or grandkids, whether you like camping or whether you have anything to camp in. You know, you can go buy a tent and come right out to one of these events and have the time of your life. You don't need an ATV. You don't need a side-by-side. All you need is somebody to spend some time with.
Hey, Walmart's got you, man. You don't even need a tent. You know, some of these people.
Time.
Yeah, right. I mean, hey, we all slept in the tent before.
Where'd that go? So when's the next event? First thing, we're going to go to Leroy. We'll recap. Some of the people are just joining right now. What's your first event this year that you got going on?
First event be on the round track. Be doing motorcycle racing. Round track motorcycle.
Okay.
That's March 16th.
All right.
That's on the go-kart track.
That's on the go-kart track. When's your 4-wheeler run again?
I have not set a date with them yet. The TT race with the 4-wheelers, we have not set a date with them.
It is coming.
But we're gonna do our first mega truck open ride and probably a race in April. First weekend of April.
First weekend of April. So if you're not going to a King of the Deep, you better be there. Steven, what you got on the table? What's your first event again?
Once again, that's going to be the Deep Creek OG Snorkel Race. That's going to be their opening event this year. That's going to be March the
same weekend as Mr. Leroy.
Same weekend.
Yeah. But that's for those people that are willing to get wet in March in North Carolina. So,
yeah, I'm liking the dry mega truck game on that one, but I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll probably the first time I'm going to see you this year. We'll probably catch you at Busco. Hopefully you'll still have me shooting. We'll come in. We'll do some shots.
You're always welcome, man.
Much appreciated. You're always welcome on here. If I got a stage, it's your stage. We will definitely get it rocking, and we'll get those videos, get those shots out there to the public. Leroy, you know I got to come down and see you. If I've got an opening in March, I'm going to try to get to that, or in April, I'm going to try to get to that mega truck race. I'm just drawn in a lot of directions because the South Carolina boys are always drawn here and there.
Well, July
Yeah, you most
July will be
definitely
my big
know.
one.
You most definitely know. If I'm not already booked somewhere out the state, I'm definitely pulling up to these events that Leroy has or King of the Deep has. You know, I'm
What do you got?
I'm part of the wild crowd, but y'all know the vibes. Y'all know the vibes with me.
What did you say, Mr. Leroy, about July? What do you have going on in July?
That's gonna be my big one. I'm doing a 4-wheeler bounty course on that weekend. Side by side 4-wheeler. It'd be a combination. And that's why I was wanting to tell Steve when he gets down, I want to show him what ideas I got.
Yeah.
See what you think about it.
Do you know what weekend you're doing that yet?
We're not doing anything.
On July the 6th, I think it is. Well, it's going to
Okay.
actually the 4th, 5th, and 6th. And
Okay.
Hey, that
cool.
sounds good. We ain't got nothing going on those
No.
months. We kind of took the summer off so that we would leave all that hot stuff to y'all.
Well, the only thing
Yeah,
we
we're
have
gonna
for the
start-
summer are the we've got the Trucks Gone Wild event at the Rec Yard in June.
Yep.
So I don't know if you'll
I'll
be
be
over
there for
there for that again. And then we've got Lake Fest and then Daisy Dukes in July and August. But I think Lake Fest is like the 23rd or something like that of July.
later
So
in
that's
July.
that's after your event. So
Yeah.
that's a couple weeks out.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right, Jen, I like it.
Maybe
But yes, our first King of the Deep series event, you know, and I think a lot of people get confused because somebody commented, I made kind of placeholder events on Facebook today for all of the series events. And somebody commented on it and said, I thought your first event was at Deep Creek. And, you know, so we tried to explain that we have the series events, but then we also help do other events throughout the year too. So I think sometimes people get a little bit confused about that. But if it's a series event, that means that you can expect that we're going to do the bounty hole. We're going to have the same classes at all of those events throughout the year, the same rules. There's going to be that consistency. And that's kind of like the circuit where no matter whether you win any money that day, you still receive points for racing. And those follow you throughout the season and culminate at the championship bounty hole event at the end of the year. So our first series event is going to be March 21st through 24th at Iron Mountain Park in Georgia. And that is about an hour and 15 minutes north of Atlanta. And it is like stunningly beautiful. If you've not been there, please consider going, whether it's with us or another weekend. It is 4,300 acres. It is, amazing. They've got a restaurant, like a bar and grill. One of the most beautiful, well-stocked retail stores. Pro shop. Yeah, it's amazing. It's such a really cool park, and they've got all kinds of trails and a map system actually that's through BF Goodrich, so that you can know where the trails are, which ways are one ways, and all this kind of stuff. And it's just amazing. So we're super excited about that, just because it's a different style of riding. It's got more hills and stuff like that than what you traditionally see here in North Carolina. So we're super stoked.
Yeah, and it's a super prime location. It's right there, about less than an hour out of Atlanta. You can almost see the skyline of Atlanta from the lookout of that park. So they've got a beautiful facility. They've got a lot of camping. They've got, once again, she said it, a restaurant, one of the nicest retail pro shops where you can buy all kinds of helmets, goggles, complete riding gear, everything you need for your side-by-side or ATV. I think they got windshields. I know they're super ATV dealer. So just an unbelievable location at Iron Mountain for our first event. So we want to kick it off right, and it's going to be a great facility. So we want to do it right.
Awesome. We've got looks like Brooks is going to come in here in a second. He's on the phone with a customer, and all of us business owners know it never stops. There's no such thing as a 9-to-5 game. What we do, that phone never stops ringing. There's always some fire you got to put out. There's always some new client you got to meet. It is one of those things. At night, I turn my phone on Do Not Disturb, and it gets turned back on the morning about 5 a.m. I'm back with it. But until that time, I would never be able to sleep if I didn't shut that damn thing off.
It's funny because Brooks, like, day job, he's not just a famous TikTok driver and racer, but his day job is HVAC, and he put our system in. We had several quotes, and anyway, we went with them because I felt like they were the most knowledgeable. But we had him put a whole system in this farmhouse when we moved in. And because obviously with it being 120 years old, it was quite outdated. And so he just messaged me like 30 minutes ago and said, have you been able to get, did our service department follow up with you? Did you get your maintenance done? Have you gotten it scheduled yet? Do I need to do anything to help you with that? And I was like, no, they already scheduled it and they came out today and everything was great. So it's funny because he's still working because he literally was just messaging me about work.
Yeah, I actually just got a message from him. He is an elderly customer that has absolutely no heat, and he's about to go take her a heater. So I don't think Brooks is going to make it on tonight. It is what it is. We'll get him on here as soon as we can get him on here. We got his intro video. We got all of his media set up to rock. So when he's ready to do it, we'll go ahead and get him taken care of. And we'll make sure that he's represented. He's definitely a big representative of King of the Deep. I believe that's where Kaio met him, was actually at Fast Tracks the first time he went there. So I know he's been out there as well.
Excuse me. Well, if you need somebody on, it looks like Linkus said, let me get the Thought Yacht on the live.
Thought Yacht? Where is Linkus?
Yeah, who's the Thought Yacht? I've been wondering who's
Linkus, I'm sending you a link, buddy.
Hey, hang on before y'all get kicked off of Facebook. We need to make sure you're screening out anything Jonathan Lincoln puts on from Thought Yacht.
He's got a
story. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now, I'm stuttering because you go ahead and pop him on real quick, and you might be banned for 30 days or something. Ain't no telling what Lincoln has got going on down there.
My finger is hovering over the blockage button.
I was about to say it's a weeknight.
Unless you're embarrassing Steven. If that's okay, you get a free pass.
Hey, hold on.
Look,
Thursday, but keep in mind, Lincoln doesn't work on Fridays. So this is like a Friday to him. Just be very careful what you let him come on. Oh, nah, look at him. I'm just telling you right now. I know Jonathan Linkus, and you got to be careful with that guy. Real careful.
Jonathan, we just got going, Jonathan.
Jonathan, check your inbox, buddy. You got a link.
Oh, man, I got to stay tuned for this. I was about to get off.
Leroy, you are welcome to stay as long as you want. If you got to bounce in the morning, it's no problem. I'm just giving you the option. Don't feel like you got to sit around with us. We will do this all night long.
He's going to stay and see if there's any thoughts on that yacht.
You know he is.
Guys, y'all enjoy yourself, and I appreciate it. And we will be hearing from you.
Sounds good, buddy. I appreciate you coming on. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect the live on Fast Tracks. Once After Hours kicks on, it gets a little crazy, and we'll go ahead and protect your brand.
All right. Steven, we'll be talking to you shortly, man.
Okay, buddy. Take care.
All right, Leroy. All right.
Appreciate you.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank y'all, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, this is the After Hours. We're gonna have to get off when he gets Lincoln in here. Lincoln has probably got the strobe light going, some kind of music in the back of the Thought Yacht.
Oh man.
He probably got the nose skin on.
Fast Track's off, and we are about 30 minutes away from getting a little blue. So I always tell people, make sure you protect your brand. What happens after hours happens after hours. It's kind of like the bar.
I'm gonna change shirts and hats, and I'll log back in about 10 minutes.
You might want to get rid of the banner in the background. You can change your shirt, but just keep the banner.
No.
I'm gonna turn it around.
I'm pretty sure that
I shouldn't have said anything. I should have just let it go. Oh man, I hate being honest.
Sometimes, man. Sometimes.
Oh, here we go.
Please have. Go take a look. Look.
No,
look.
Come on.
Cinnamon.
He's still got an Android. He's still glitching.
Oh, what's up? Look, man, I'm on the back of my new yacht. Okay. We got this free 40-foot boat. It's a Thought Yacht, dude. Look, I'm in the back, dude.
Is that your yacht
right there? We got the boys. No, we got the boys inside, dude. We're out here chilling, drinking a couple cold beers.
It's bigger in your house.
Look. You want a little steering wheel action? You want a little steering wheel? Look at that right there. Boom. We got two bedrooms. We got two
not
bass.
There was not one single thought on there.
Hey, see, look,
Listen,
Jonathan,
listen. The
Ben
thoughts,
told me, bro.
the thoughts come when the yacht starts.
It's a work in progress.
Look, the thoughts come when the yacht starts.
The thoughts go when the yacht starts.
It's a work in progress.
No, but
There we go. Sorry, I was connected to Wi-Fi. I'm too far away from my house. But dude, this thing's sick, man. We got a great deal. My buddy hopped on a free 40-foot Bayliner from 1984. It's got twin diesels in it. We're good.
Yeah, ready. All right, let me know.
So we're not gonna
Dude, it's
sink
like a-
in the middle of the lake somewhere. We're not gonna sink. It's all gonna be good.
No, this thing's been sitting in the water for like 20 years. It ain't got a drop of water in it. It's golden.
Dude, that thing's
All
ready
right,
to
cool.
smuggle all the drugs you needed to. Don't you worry.
Oh yeah, man. We're fitting kilos in the back, bro. I'm running the Bahamas next week.
So I got warned about Jonathan, and then he just rolls out with the kilos.
Hey man, he's coming
Look,
from Cocoa Peak,
look,
baby. That's what
We
they
make a
call it,
lot of
Cocoa
bread,
Peak.
bro. I like bread, man. We
Look.
got flour and bags.
How you put that?
Betty Crocker.
Yeah, I'm
Look.
fucking. I'm Aunt Jemima.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he just got like his international travel clearance from work, like re-upped
Oh,
or whatever
God.
too.
Well, he had it until tonight.
Hey,
Yeah.
batteries are full.
Hey, look, you don't understand. So I had to go for my job. I had to go to another briefing today, and they pulled me to the side for it. They're like, "Hey, just so you know, we can't really approve Honduras." And I was like, "You're an idiot." I was like, "I can do whatever I want to," and they're like, "Well, are you going to talk to anybody?" I was like, "No." And they're like, "All right, when are you going?" I'm like, "I don't know when I'm going to go, but I just want to know that I can go where the fuck I want to go when I want to go." So, you can't tell me I can't go somewhere. I'm an American.
What do you do?
Hey,
So I work for Northrop Grumman, which we do defense contracts and build aircraft, and I'm a structures mechanic. So I run the entire structure shop down here in Florida, and so pretty much just sheet metal fabrication, like simplest thing.
I'll explain it real quick, guys. He's trying to reverse engineer the alien technology. That's what he does.
Look, so
oh, now
I'll let you guys in on a crazy secret. Independence Day was real.
Dude, you used to be Will Smith.
You're Dennis Quaid in that movie, ain't you? You're the guy that goes shoots up.
No, fuck Dennis Quaid, dude. I'm what's his face?
So what you're saying is you're kind of scared of probes.
No. Look, Steve's probed so many times, dude, I just stop flexing. I just relax and I just lay there.
Oh gosh.
Look,
Dude, you're
dude,
glitching,
Camper-
bro. Bounce out and bounce back in.
Look, camper gets wild at night. Okay, I wake up, I'm TikTok or Snapchat famous the next day because apparently I'm fat and I struggle to make my bed.
I was going somewhere else.
Look, Steve did me dirty. Look, Steve did me. So we're at an event, right? We're at an event. We had a great freaking time. You know, it was our chillax time on a Saturday. I had some frosty beverages and I went a little overboard, and I'm put off making my bed above the cab on the camper. So here's my 6'1", 250 pounds and 2 feet of space trying to freaking put sheets on a bed that they don't fit, and I got out of breath. So Steve recorded the whole thing and then Snapchatted it. So I'm out of the
Little do you know, Steve sent me that video earlier. We're about to see it. No,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
So look, so here I am at the horse barn the next night, and people are like, "Yo, bro, that shit was funny last time." I'm like, "Bro, I don't even know who you are. What are you talking about?" And then I see the video. I'm like, "Oh, Steve's a dick." He got me, man. He got me.
That's what
So
buddies
look,
do,
you know what's messed up? I had the opportunity. You know, Steve sat out there at the horse barn, the little horseshoe mud pit out there. Everybody knows it. It's deep. It's nasty, the little horseshoe pit. And it's 300. Steve gets buried. He's dirty as hell. Horrible. Katie is out there with a freaking hose spraying Steve's 6'5" naked ass off. And nobody took a video of it. And I
Sorry,
could have.
neighbors.
You know, so I was trying to be the nice guy.
Some things are better left told.
Yeah.
Don't let him lie to you. He's
Dude.
probably got a video. He just doesn't share it with everybody. That's his.
Oh, look,
video.
how do you think I afford what I
Well,
got,
that'd be
dude?
Rob.
OnlyFans. Look, I got Steve 3 inches on OnlyFans all day.
I think Rob has the greatest catalog of videos of me doing dumb shit of anybody. Rob does.
Probably.
One of these days, we're gonna have to get him out of here to let some of these stories out.
We don't. We could have a whole entire episode of just me, Rob, and John up here telling dumb stories whenever you're ready.
No, because I like looking at Marketplace on Facebook, and I'm not trying to get banned by the old Zuckerberg.
Me and Zuckerberg are on first name basis now.
Yeah, how do you think I'm sitting on a 40-foot yacht right now? Marketplace. Look, you're talking about the craziest deal. So literally, guys, like all the bullshit aside, I'm literally on a 40-foot yacht parked behind my house. So a guy on the canal over from me had a project boat, and he's like, bro, I'm trying to redo my seawall. I'm trying to redo my dock. I want to get rid of it for free. And a buddy of mine literally just showed up at his house, and he's like, yo, come down here. And we pulled the boat last night over and until like 1 a.m.
Yeah, me and you walked outside.
Well, yeah. Okay. So me and my neighbor Conrad.
Tell the story, Conrad.
Yeah, Conrad. Look, yeah. Oh shit, Conrad right here.
What's the story, Conrad?
We literally saw my buddy Troy, our buddy Troy down here, and we're like, "Yo, what is he doing?" He's like, "I got this free boat."
No, he was sitting here. He's like, "Dude, Wes is giving a boat away." I'm like, "Damn!" I looked down. I was like, "That a Dodge? That's Troy."
Yeah.
Walked down there, buddy got the boat.
Yeah. So last night until about 1 a.m., we're messing with this 40-foot yacht that's now parked behind my house. That is surprisingly clean. But it's going to become Steve and Katie's Airbnb.
I love it.
Dude, it's got a bathtub.
It's got a bathtub.
It's got a bathtub.
All right, I'll do a deal. Put the couch inside the boat, and I'm there.
Can't do that. My couch. That couch snatched souls. You can't do it.
The only key is you can only take a bath when it's low tide.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I'm all down for all that. Just boat doesn't even have to run or anything. It's all good.
Kelly said cute.
Take a pump back right there.
You guys wouldn't even believe it, man. It's crazy. This year, I don't know what's going on. The water clarity is ridiculous. I mean, we got 10-foot visibility in the canal. It's insane.
All right, we're gonna scrape a 40-foot boat in the canal.
Yeah, it's crazy. But it's water
while we have the chance, I just want to say this real quick. John, we're sorry that you've got such poor living conditions down there in Florida with the hot tub and the pool out front. We know it's rough for you.
Dude, it's out back, bro. It's out back.
It was going to be a huge sacrifice, but somebody's got to do it for the country. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Somebody got to do it, man. You're all-American, bro.
Look, Steve comes down here for a week and visited whole family. Everything was awesome. Love having him down here. I wish that he was here every other weekend. But I'm like, yeah, man, we're going to do all this stuff. He comes down here for literally the record-breaking highs of the state of Florida, and he didn't leave the couch or the bedroom the entire time. Like,
it was 178 degrees.
Oh, I know. I didn't leave the house either, bro. I got pictures of me and you napping side by side. I wasn't scared.
Look, y'all listen, me and my wife went to the NASA exhibit or whatever, and I'm telling y'all, it was so hot, I thought we were on the sun. I thought we were on the sun. The Kennedy, whatever the hell it was so hot. I told her before I got out of the car, I was like, I think I need to put sunscreen on before I even get out of the car.
Please put that comment up on. He said every other weekend, like he wants partial custody of Steve. Done. I'll pay you child support to take him.
Hey, done. Look, hey, I need milk money, Katie. Katie, I need milk money.
Milk money.
I'll bring my EBT card, dog. We're good.
Yeah, dude, we're good, dude.
Oh man.
Oh, hey, Kyle, man, I was trying to get down and see you at Plant Bamboo for the fall thing. I just couldn't get my shit together right. But I don't know what you're doing in February, but we're going to try to go down there for their Valentine's Day thing.
Which one? Hold on. Which one?
I'll see if I can get a permission slip signed.
Redneck Park.
Yeah, Redneck Park. Yeah, Redneck Mud Park.
Hey, that was insane, bro. That was crazy.
Well, look. So hey, you met my buddy down there, Matt. He's got the smoking hot young girlfriend. It's your
I
shade.
saw a lot of smoking hot girlfriends.
No, my boy Matt from Busco. He's got the smoke. He's a white dude, military guy. He's got the smoking hot girlfriend that's your kind of tan. And
the one that took my robe. He got my robe.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
So wait,
I know
what event are you talking about? Is it Plant Bamboo or Redneck? What
No, it's Redneck Mud Park.
Redneck Mud Park.
It used to be called Redneck
Mud Park
Park.
with Titty Lane.
Yeah. We're going down there in February.
It used to be known as
You want
Redneck Yacht
permission?
Club, but they got sued, so now it's Redneck Park.
Yeah. They didn't change owners.
Are
They
you
just
saying-
changed theirs.
Are you saying you want permission to leave your wife at Valentine's Day to go to Redneck Mud Park to go down Titty Lane?
Yeah, you know how many Valentine's Days there are in the world?
Oh no.
I don't want to leave her, but there's a lot more Valentine's
y'all
Days.
should know that.
So
Anybody that's hung around me and Kelly knows that Kelly can get. She's way more lit than me.
I don't see an event for them. I see their spring break event, which is in March.
no, they got the Hey Troy, what's the Valentine's Day thing?
Muddy Valentine's.
Where's that at?
Plant Bamboo.
Oh, it's at Plant Bamboo, Muddy Valentine's.
That's a different place.
Well,
Yeah.
that's a little different.
I heard
Yeah.
that's got
I did see that. I saw that flyer for that.
Yeah, it's right down the road though, so I mean, it's not like it's a big deal.
Go to
I heard, I heard they got
Mud
some holes
Park.
that eat some stuff there. They were also complaining about staying on trails there, if I remember correctly. I don't like it when you go.
What up,
playing.
Adam Osborne?
Go to
Hey, anything's a anything's a trail when you can drive on it.
Exactly. That's why we have bumpers.
Okay, so that's
I should give you that money.
yeah.
Saying the Defender might have to make a trip.
Hey, if it ain't no titties, we ain't going.
Oh, there's always titties. I got 400 bees in the garage right now.
Well, we found our new vendor.
I'm not. I just like to have a good time with others.
Like you like to have people well beaten. You want to have
Yeah,
plenty of
I mean,
beats.
you can't be out having a great time and nobody has any bling on.
Yeah, let's
They
talk about
got, they
Adam
got,
and his whole.
they got all them chesticles and no sparkles. That's not right.
What?
What the?
John, you know, here,
What park are you
tonight.
going to?
Adam Osborne and his bounty holes are the best.
Yeah, Adam did like the best bounty hole we've ever had.
Also the longest.
Yeah,
Oh, hey,
also the
Steve, I do
longest
have a
bounty
question. I do have a question. So, Iron Mountain Mud Park, right? The Georgia Park. So I looked it up online. I said that right. Iron Mountain, right?
Yeah, so far so good.
Yeah. So I saw the videos where they had the 3 bounty holes side by side. Are we going to utilize the same area?
That would be affirmative. We are going to use the same area. We're going to do some reconstruction on that to make it fit. But yeah, we're going to use that same footprint at that same place.
Yeah, that is going to be amazing. They got plenty of spectator room on both sides. I think that's going to be an amazing time. I've looked at the maps and looked at a lot of videos on YouTube of it. I'm super excited for that event.
Are you going to be able to bring your side by side up to that one?
Yeah.
That's a plan. I think I'm going to bring a couple buddies too.
You can buy any table. That's probably gonna be pretty.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. We definitely need some
that'd be good.
buddies to help us out for a little bit.
Yeah, I already told them. They said, I told them, I said, we're going to put you to work, but you can ride.
130 pounds.
Can't be Conrad though. We know Conrad ain't gonna work. He's not working.
We'll give them lodging and
Damn right, Adam.
maybe I'll give them like a hat.
No, no, they don't get hats. No, I don't even get freaking hats.
That's a deal breaker.
T-shirts,
What hat do you-
minimum.
It's like a
Boy,
baseball
Kev, you want
team.
in
You get
on
one
this
hat a
mess?
year.
No, I can't even get a hat. That's messed up.
I'll have Kaio send you an invite when he pops back up. If you haven't met
Rough
Country
out
Boy
there.
Kev, you're about to have an experience.
It's not an experience. This is a life choice.
It has definitely been a life choice. But you about made me cry last time. I was laughing so hard.
Oh man, he's gonna fit right in. We're gonna get old country boy Kev in here.
Can't you go? KO once the circle of death goes away. Country boy Kev, send him an invite.
Country boy Kev. Oh,
Country
man.
boy Kev's in the house. See if he wants to pop up.
Country boy
Oh, hey,
Kev.
hey, Steve, I do need. You didn't answer my thing during the last live, but I want one of those pretty fantastic collared shirts you had on last time.
Look in there.
Let me see if I can put in a request.
You gotta fit it in the budget. You gotta fit it in the budget.
See if I can slide that through the budget department.
Yeah, talk to management. 'Cause, I mean,
Exactly.
I can't rock the tank top at work, but I'm moving up in the world. You know, I gotta have them collared shirts to look professional.
Make that too.
I ain't gonna lie, man. You know who's already got one of those collared shirts that I gotta give him some credit is Rob. Rob had those made, and he had some made for himself too. So
what does Rob need a shirt for? He doesn't even have a neck.
Oh man.
It's like, what are you collaring?
Oh man.
Oh god. But yeah, he was the one that had the shirts made, and I'll have to talk with him about getting some more.
Look, Rob needs a deep. Rob needs a deep V. Rob just needs a deep V. Show off his chesticles. Okay, he ain't got no neck to collar.
Hey man, I don't know what to even say on that one right there.
I know. I'm gonna text Rob later and be like, "Yo, what are you calling, bro?"
Bro, you gonna make
And then look, you know what's messed up? He's just gonna. I already know what it's gonna be. It's just gonna be a middle finger emoji.
Yeah,
If you manifest Rob, he's just going to appear out of nowhere. You know that, right?
Yeah.
If we can get Rob on this live, that might just be the cherry on top of this whole.
No, I can't do that. He can't handle it.
Yeah.
Rob's been in bed for 2.5 hours already.
Yeah, Rob's done. I guarantee it.
I was like,
I got a text message from him at like
6
6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
There's a few people that are awake when I'm awake in the morning. He's one of them. Because I'll get a text message at like 6:30 in the morning.
Look, Conrad's got a question.
Does y'all's boat have an ice maker?
You got a what now?
We're sorry, what now?
Y'all got an ice maker on your boat?
Our yacht has a mini bar with a wine rack and an ice maker.
I think you should get the stripper pole.
Oh, it's coming. Look, we already got the hole for it. Look, I don't know if you can see the hole. Probably not. No, it's dark. But we already got the hole for it. We're ready.
We're a little low on light. Right?
Oh, ready.
Yeah, we got the hole ready for the stripper pole. This thing's got a bathtub in it, bro. Like, how crazy is that?
You don't see that on a boat very often.
Oh, look! Hey, look at my wife just commented. Why are you up here, Jonathan Lickett?
It's got two
Jill,
Look, Jill, go to sleep.
Jill, he's up there bragging about the thought yacht.
No, that's not what I said. Katie, don't put words in my mouth. You're being ugly. Okay, this is a wholesome family mobile.
Here's a reminder: this stuff actually archives, and you can watch this at a later time.
No, you can't. No, it gets deleted. This is a one-time thing. No, see, Katie, no, you're not invited no more. Nope. What is a thought yacht? Who says that? Are you 20 years old? Like, who says that? This is a family-powered cruiser.
Dude, I'm so glad that you could tune in.
Oh, Bob said it'll come out.
Oh, dude, we're definitely cranking him up, bro. We got him on the floor right now. We're amplifying.
Look, she's got to go to bed. She's got a job tomorrow. She has to wake up early.
No days
Can't
off,
do this.
Jill. No days off.
Hey, tell Jill I need a sandwich.
Look at Kelly. Look at Kelly. Kelly said she gave you the timestamp.
Kelly done reported in on duty.
Right across.
Oh man, Kelly, that's bubble. That's messed up. God bless. That is not busted.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Ran the yacht doesn't run over you. She threw you right up under the yacht, the bus, everything.
That's
John,
bad.
I got a great idea.
Girl,
Yep.
So what if if you're gonna drive up to Iron Mountain, that weekend is right before the girls' spring break.
Drive back with y'all.
Steve will drive back with y'all. I'll fly home and grab the girls, and then fly down, and we'll spend a week in March where maybe we won't be on the couch the whole time.
yeah,
We
but
got 178.
No, it wasn't.
No, that's great.
Hey man, can we come when the humidity's not 117%?
Yeah, that's fantastic. It's
Like it.
so look, I'm in a hoodie right now, but honestly, it's like 70 degrees outside.
Well, I died twice walking to the car when I was in Florida last time I was there. So I'm just glad I got that repeat.
There's a skim of ice on everything.
I mean, I took a change of shirt to the car with me just to go like out to eat.
We do.
Hey, look, you know what's funny though? Look, you were here for 1 week and you own my Google Maps now.
Well, they know a good thing when they saw it on Google. They know the money shot.
I'm like, man, look at what are the odds?
All right, I sent them a link. I sent Country Boy Kev a link.
He's a betrayed death driver.
Oh, look, Jill, March is my birthday. Babe, go to bed. You're tired. You have to go to work tomorrow.
What day is her birthday?
15th.
What?
That's the most subdued he's been all night since she popped up. I'm just saying.
That means a lot. Yeah.
Brownie points. I know her birthday.
You have to wait for this.
I can say the year too if you want me to.
Hey, Dave, you gonna bring him when he jump up there?
Yeah.
Doing the math.
We can sign off at the
When he,
All right,
when he
guys,
pops up, I'll bring him in.
All right.
Yeah, I gotta go too, man. We gotta tame the thoughts on the yachts.
Go down there.
Hey, you better tame that. Jill, she's up here ready to.
Look,
She ain't coming outside. She's already in bed. She ain't coming outside.
Hey, you have seen the TikTok with Jill in the
You gonna
pocket
get
knife.
yourself in trouble trying to be like me, man.
Make her
Coming
come
out
out
of the
there.
frying pan.
Hey, look, so you got to talk a big game when you know it's a lie, and then she'll just, leave you alone.
That's the next
You
thing.
gonna get yourself
Oh
in
my!
trouble.
Hey, when you don't call me back in the morning, I know why.
But you can.
Dude, I'll call you back at 6 a.m. when I wake up.
She probably knows people with an excavator too, though. I'm just saying.
Don't worry, she just
Ground
put
is
him on the
soft in
fight yacht,
Florida.
push it out there in the ocean, and sink it.
Yeah, she's gonna push me under the boat and let me rot in the bottom of it.
I'd rather leave it a deal than make money off it.
On your dock yacht.
She's a nurse. I could if I overdose on insulin, I'm not diabetic. Just trust me.
No, don't think. Jill finds a way. Don't you worry, Jill finds a way.
Oh, Jill's ready, man. Look, we're gonna get the motors running right on this thing, and we're fucking ripping the Bahamas.
I believe you.
Inside thing. Then it's a waiting.
Hey,
What's happening?
if you want to go to the Bahamas, man, I know a really cool taxi driver named Fast Eddie in the Bahamas. He was the shit.
Was it like my moped driver that rented me my moped last time I was down? He's like, "You want to party?" I was like, "Bro, what are you talking about? I'm like, have a good time." He goes, "You want to party white?" I'm like, "No." He goes, $20. I was like, "That's cheap as shit. Let's party." And then look, he just gave me a white helmet. I was like, "That's not what I talked about." I'm like, "That's not a party."
False advertising in the Bahamas.
Yeah.
It's almost after hours.
Great. Then you
All right,
just
we're gonna have to
Yeah,
sign
it's
off.
killing me.
yeah.
They're getting scared. They got to run off and get that sign down before they pop back up in different clothes.
For a couple of days.
It was a helmet joke. It wasn't anything bad.
That's
Do what we can with it.
if he says
Yes.
too
Hey,
stupid.
Terry. Come on, Terry. You've been in every live.
Yeah, Terry, for God's sakes, come on.
Come on, Terry.
Somebody bring Terry on here. He's got crayons.
Terry's been in every live.
All right, y'all. I got homework to do. We'll see y'all later on. All you guys have a good night. We appreciate everything, guys. Thank y'all, KO, David. We'll see y'all guys.
Thank
Sounds
you.
good, buddy. Yes, have a great night.
Jonathan, don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Dude, I'm safe on a boat right now.
All right.
Not
y'all
till you
boys
get
later.
international water.
Let's see what we can do with it. If it's too far down.
Oh, man.
This is a good time, guys. I like. I honestly, I know I told you guys last time, but I really like what you guys are doing. This is fun.
It's a different experience. Like we can have anybody anytime. Everybody
Yeah.
brings something new to the game, and it gets us cracking. What's up, man?
Hey, Jonathan,
Yo.
watch this.
Okay.
Because the whole thing is, I'm going to turn. We hit 10 o'clock. I haven't done it yet, but I don't know if you ever jumped in when I was doing Night Owl Radio, and I said I was gonna bring the strippers upstairs.
No, usually, like, dude, 9:30 during the week, bro. I'm in bed by 9 because I wake up at 4:30 in the morning. But like, I don't work on Fridays, so like Thursdays, like, let's start the weekend.
I'm gonna get it turned. I'm gonna try not to get us banned.
Yeah, no,
they gotta keep their clothes on.
But as long as there ain't no snitches, I don't think you have a problem.
Zucky will snitch on us in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
he's watching right now.
Gotta keep their clothes on.
I promise you, Zuckerberg's been watching this show since the start.
Look, Zuckerberg's just too worried about getting his ass whooped by Elon Musk. It's like the battle of the fucking nerds.
I want to see the battle of the nerds bad. Both of them.
Oh, I would pay to watch that shit. It'd be hilarious. Like, are you kidding me? Like, you're gonna take Mark
giant hump each other into submission.
Yeah. He touched me wrong. I'm done.
I got offended. I need a safe place.
He called me a him.
There's no corners in an octagon, but in that one there'll be at least a safe place.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find these records for the review that came to my email.
Oh, hey, Kaio, look, so the other day I had some buddies over the house, and I got my razor in the garage, and they're like, hey, man, let me hear your system in this thing. I was like, okay, I'm kind of, drunk. It's like 2 a.m. and I got neighbors, but I'm like, fuck yeah, dude, let's turn this bitch on 40. Let's rip it. Fucking straight to your fucking playlist on Spotify. I'm like, roll. He goes, who sings about four-wheelers ripping through the woods? I'm like, dude, that's my boy. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, look at this fucking YouTube video. I'm like, look, that's my razor. That motherfucker's standing on it. And then, of course, I have to make the joke because you're like, bro, I don't know if I can stand on your roof. I'm like, dude, it's a roll cage. Like, it should hold the whole weight of the razor. It's like, if you're a 6'5" black guy standing on it, I don't think it's going to hurt it.
That was like, now that I think about it,
don't question it, but it was funny. It's a story, man. It's memories.
Look, let me tell you really why I said that. Because there was somebody that had an X3 and they had the see-through roof.
Oh, okay.
And I went to go get their cooler off of their roof, and it did like it kind of caved in a little bit.
Yeah.
So I was on an Adderall, halfway drunk. So I'm thinking like, okay, hold on. I don't want to is it cool to stand on your roof? Like, I don't want to.
Hell yeah.
Break your roof.
Something happens, bro. I'm suing Pro Armor. That motherfucker's supposed to be able to roll down a hill.
I know I've tested mine a few times.
That's big.
Luckily, well, I've drug my cage on the ground on the driver's side a couple of times, and it's been pretty good. But I haven't put it on the roof yet.
I went up a waterfall one time back when I had a built 900 XP. It was a big board engine, stage 3. Evo made a one-off tune for me. And basically, they were like, I had to send my ECU off. It was that old. It didn't have a port where you could tune it. And they were like, we don't know if this will work. If it doesn't, just send it back. So I hook it up. The thing is raunchy. It'll lift up. I had no power steering, so it was just hit to the back end and go every which direction. So
well, the only reason I haven't put a tune in mine is because, like my buddy Cameron Medlin, he owns Dig Rig. Awesome bikes. They do crazy builds. They're awesome. He's like, dude. He's like, let me throw this tune on your razor. I was like, cool. What does it do? Awesome power forward. No arguments. It'd be amazing. But it also gets rid of the reverse limiter.
Yeah.
And if anybody knows anything about a razor, reverse is never your friend.
Do you have a 1K?
I was like, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, double chain. You got to get that chain delete.
Yeah, well,
that chain delete will make all the difference in the world for you. That's
what do I need to do to make $3,500 real quick? And my feet are not pretty. So yeah,
there's a market for everything.
yeah,
I'm in that market, but there's a market for everything.
What do you subscribe to?
Terry, Where's Country Boy Kev? I sent him the link.
All right, we got 1 minute. We're about to start the after hours. Not that we aren't already in the after hours. Let's be honest.
Look, I didn't say anything bad. I don't like. It was a helmet joke.
Just a thought, yacht. We're good. That's
Oh, I mean,
PG.
dude,
We
it's
haven't even got PG-13 yet.
yeah. I mean, there's no. No, but look, like all seriousness, literally, like act of God. The guy lives 1 canal away from me. Buddy shows up. Yo, this guy's giving away the bow. I'm like, yeah, I know. I saw it on Facebook. I was taking a shit. He already has 50 comments. I'm not even gonna mess with it. He's like, no, I already talked to him. I got it. So we go put his boat in the water last night. It's like 8 p.m. Go pick it up, tow it back over here. It takes an hour to freaking move. I don't know, 500 yards, but it's like a horseshoe turn. Suck the freaking rope into the prop 2 times on his boat. Get it parked at my house. Drinking beers because we're celebrating because we got a great deal. I had to work at 4:30 this morning. I went to bed at 1 a.m. It sucked, but we have a 40-foot yacht.
Hold that thought. Hold that thought. We're about to start after hours. So here we go.
Won't you pop out after dark? Won't you pop out? Yeah. Won't you pop out after dark? Won't you pop out? Yeah. Won't you pop out after? Won't you come with me and pop out after dark? I'm outside getting muddy with the mob. Jump inside the cannon, we gon' roll this off. Let's go riding, send it and get lost. You know I'm troublesome. I want this drink and another one. I got a 4-wheeler and another one. Light the fire pit and turn the music on. I'm on my bullshit. I had to do it to him. I blew my engine up. That cost some rackets. Now I'm on a Yamaha. I'm back to back it. I see lil' mama thick enough. She got a fatty. And she on a renegade smoking out the packet. I be everywhere that you not cause I'm litty. I know that my haters pissed off if they don't get it. That's why I keep them baby weights on me, I'm the shitty. That's why I never ever leave the house without the blicky. I'm outside with the mud mafia. I'm outside with the mud mafia. I'm outside, I'm outside, I'm outside with the mud mafia.
Hey, where'd you get them skills from? Everywhere.
Come with me and pop out after dark. I'm outside getting muddy with the mob. Jump inside the cannon, we gon' roll this off. Let's go riding, send it and get lost. You know I'm troublesome. I want this drink and another one. I got a 4-wheeler and another one. Light the fire pit and turn the music on. I'm on my bullshit. I had to do it to him. I'm a menace like my first name, Dennis. Hold up, didn't mean to cut you off. I let you finish. I just had to let you know that I'm the realest in it. Pulling up on back to school, yeah, now watch me spin it. I just did a couple bros, rap it and I send it. And if I break my bike, I get it fixed up in a minute. And I get right back outside with the gang in the trenches. Cause when it come to rackets, yeah, I got plenty. I'm outside with the mud mafia. I'm outside with the mud mafia. I'm outside. I'm outside. I'm outside with the mud mafia. Come with me and pop out after dark. I'm outside getting muddy with the mob. Jump inside the cannon, we gon' roll this off. Let's go riding, send it and get lost. You know I'm troublesome. I want this drink and another one. I got a 4-wheeler and another one. Light the fire pit and turn the music on. I'm on my bullshit. I had to do it to him.
Oh, he wanted to go so bad. But we could have stopped. You know what I mean?
What's up? After hours has begun, which means the craziness just keeps on rolling.
Hey, Jonathan.
Yo.
Look. So let me give a breakdown, right? So the reason I started off with the Mud Mafia music is because I knew off-road can be family oriented at times.
Yeah.
I wanted people to know that I actually like doing this. So I started off the Mud Mafia Project, Trail Rides at Night, so that people can understand that, one, as much as people complain about rap not being able to have any kind of content, I made 2 albums about riding trails and ATVs.
For sure.
I
For
don't
sure.
know what else they need to see as far as like talent, substance, what else can you rap about type of shit like that, right? But then I was like, all right, so now I got content for the daytime, for when kids are around.
Yeah.
Now this music I'm about to put out this year, I'm back on my bullshit.
No, that's great, dude. Hey, dude, you know what's good about you, man? Is like you've always been, you know, it's I think we've known each other 3 years now, maybe something like that.
Yeah.
But like you're 100% true to what you do. You never talk. I mean, you're not that guy that's out there like popping caps and asses or whatever the fuck, you know. You rap and sing whatever and talk about everything that from your experiences. You know what I'm saying? And you're not that guy that sits there like I'm not going to name them because I'm not a dick, but there's guys that talk about it and then, hey, bro, where are we going to see you in the woods? Man, I can't get my boots dirty. I can't do that. I can't do this. My good shirt. You know what I mean? Fuck that, dude. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, who gives a fuck? So, no, that's what's awesome. Like, dude, always dap you up in the woods, always dap you up, you know, anywhere we go. And it's just cool to see somebody out there riding actually and that gives a shit and knows the community and that is about it. And then just from their experiences, that's what they talk about in their music. So I mean, dude, daps to you, bro. I mean, you're killing it. I mean, you're doing. I mean, it might not be for everybody. I mean, you know, you're not Jelly Roll. I'm not saying, you know, whatever, but you're doing better than those guys singing about bullshit that somebody else fucking wrote for them. You know what I mean?
That's facts. That's right. But like I said, I just wanted to go ahead and get into the community, get to know the community, make music about my experiences. This year, though, for all those people out there and those other artists that have been on my case, I'm on my bullshit this year.
Get them, dude. Kill them. Kill them all.
I'm on my bullshit this year.
Show them what's up. That's all you can do. Dude, freaking shove it in the naysayers' faces. I mean, that's all you can do. I mean, why? I mean, you ain't got to worry about nothing else. I mean, dude, I mean, I don't even know how you're doing it, but I mean, you're going everywhere. You're everywhere. Like, you're out west, out east, south. You know, I mean, you're everywhere. Florida, freaking Colorado, Arkansas. I mean, dude, I'm like, this mug's driving, dude. Honestly, I didn't even know you had a license. I'm surprised. No, I'm kidding, man.
You already know Terry. Hey, Terry, I'm on their ass this year, bro. I done already got the daytime music out for the kids. I'm on their ass. I'm about to start. You know the vibe. You know the vibe. I'm going in this year.
Look, nobody made it caring what other people thought, right? So you're either gonna like it. Look, oh, dude, I had one of my other boys just pull up, man. What's up, dude?
I'm back.
He just came from commercial fishing all day. He just pulled up at the house. He's asking if he needs to take his boots off to get in the thought yacht. So wipe your shoes, motherfucker.
Wipe your shoes before you get on the thought yacht. Hey, man, Terry, I don't know. Did Country Boy Cam say he want to get on, or you just mentioned him? Because I'm not seeing no messages.
Making everything nice. Tied up in there.
Hey, Garrett. Garrett, this is your next freaking kingfishing boat, bro. It's party charters.
Next kingfishing?
Dude, it's party charters. We're doing it's party fishing.
We could try to fish this thing. Charge bread.
Doesn't matter, dude. You don't need to go fast.
Charge bread. Oh, that fucking.
We're talking money, man. We're trying to get this yacht in the ocean to catch fish and get bitches.
And just get hammered. Yeah, this thing's sick.
All right, so we not gonna worry about him then, Terry. If he see his messages and get on, he'll get on.
Ooh.
Other than that, let's see somebody's in here.
Hey, Kaio, you told me strippers, dude. That's why I stuck around, man. I mean,
Jesse,
What's up?
Make sure y'all
what's
hit.
going on, Jesse?
What's up, Jesse?
What GPS is it coming? Is it coming with GPS?
Jesse got it all dark in the room. What's going on over there, Jesse?
I can't tell y'all my secrets, man. You know how I roll.
hey, look. All you gotta do is turn on that fucking RGB butt plug, man. It'll light him up. I've seen them at the parks, man. They're out there. They're remote controlled.
Yeah, I'm getting one for the old lady. She just don't know it yet.
Everything's solid on it.
Oh, dude, I'm 250 pounds, bro. I've walked every inch of this boat. There's no soft spots.
Yeah, it's
Sounds like somebody's trying to talk you down on the price.
No, I got a new person that's checking out the yacht. We're just trying to, justify our free price.
Oh man,
I'm putting. What's it? What motor is it? I'm putting stock yacht on the back.
It's got Chrysler's NA motors, 130 horse, diesels.
They got no turbo.
He said He said it.
NA, motherfucker. That's what NA means.
Hey,
Naturally aspirated.
Hey, Jonathan, I gotta shoot a video on the thought yacht, man.
Dude, come down to Florida, bro. We'll put you on the thought yacht. Dude, the roof of this bitch is 10 by fucking 15. It holds 1,100 pounds. Your big ass can get up here and dance all you want.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Y'all heard
On the water, bro. It's on the water.
2024. I'm shooting a video on the thought yacht.
Dude, hey, look, bro. You already know you got a bet at my house, bro. You come down here anytime you want. I live right here, fucking 5 minutes from Cocoa Beach. You come down here, you can fucking shoot a video on the thought yacht. We can go to the strip club. We can recruit some degenerates. We can do it, bro.
Me and Jonathan going viral on the thought yacht this year, yo. Y'all be on the lookout for it. That's
It looks like Sherry's already working on t-shirts.
Oh, we haven't named the boat yet. We thought about thought yacht, but I'm like, man, I think thought yacht's already been done. So we're trying to think of something a little bit. Troy, what are we naming the boat, bro?
I'm thinking thought yacht.
Okay, everybody's thinking thought yacht.
That or for the hose.
Or for the hose. Something in that line.
I'm running around. All I know is I'm running around with the universal remote, and I'm changing girls' asses. We're changing colors.
If you thought yacht, you gotta have some damn pussy on that bitch.
Oh, Troy literally just said, my boy Troy, technically it's his boat. It's just parked behind my house. He said, the bitches are coming.
There's gonna be hose.
They're coming. The hoes are going to be on the boat.
So anybody that's tuning in, this is the after hours. Anything goes in the after hours. When we do our organized show runs for 2 hours. We have all of our clients on there. We're talking to everybody, all the park owners, all the drivers. That's where we stay professional. Right here, we shed all professional, and it's pretty much after hours.
Look, I apologize.
We're hanging out in the woods and we're talking trash.
I think I started a little bit early, and I apologize.
Good, man. You good. You know I live on the wild side.
Yeah, I try, man. That's what I'm about. You can't see me right now really good because I had to step to the front of the boat to take a piss. I had to, man. I couldn't do it, dude. I'm peeing in God's fucking toilet right now. It's amazing.
Don't get us banned. Don't get us banned.
I'm not showing anything. It's my face. It's my big head.
Yeah, but why you gotta have the O face on the whole time?
And we go, we gotta go. We just let it roll. We don't care. We don't step to the front. We don't step to the back. We just let it roll.
The neighbors on the other side are getting the show. They got their magnifying glass. I mean, their telescope out.
No,
Hey, look,
you got it right. You got
look, you know what's funny? Let me tell you a story about my neighbors across the canal. So they're lesbians and they hate everybody. So they've called the cops on my neighbor like 100 times back in the day from partying. And then they brought me freaking Christmas cookies this year, and they've never come on this side of the canal before. They're like, "How the fuck did you get Christmas cookies?" And I'm like, "Bro, I don't know. I saw this shitty Toyota Celica in the driveway, and they told me that they want to bring me cookies because they like that I have so many friends." I was like, "That's sold."
Yeah, hold up. But see, Kelly, look, that name for the hose doesn't really roll off the tongue.
It doesn't, dude. Thought Yacht's where it's at.
Thought Yacht rolls off the tongue.
Yeah,
you know what
it's
I'm
gotta be
saying?
that.
Like, if somebody says, "Yo, where were you this weekend?" I was on the For the Hose. No, that don't roll.
Yeah.
But if someone says, "Yo, where were you at this weekend?" Shit, bro, I was in Florida on the Thought Yacht. That hits. That
Yeah.
right there hits.
You know what else hits?
I was in Florida on the Thought Yacht. Where was you at?
Oh.
Like, you know? Sherry talking shit.
Oh. Oh, you guys want a quick tour of the backyard, dude? I'll give it to you, man. It's fucking gangster. Ready? So, look, right here, I'm in my Florida room. So it's just wide open, right? So it's like wide the fuck open. Got a little TV out here. I got a 42-inch in the house I'm about to hang up. Got my little fucking inflatable hot tub, you know, get the wife in there topless. It's fucking sick. She doesn't get in it. So, and then,
I got mine topless in the bed right now, so I mean, I ain't
and
worried
then,
about
so we got the deck out here, the lounge chairs, you know, the mood lighting, you know, it's pretty lit. And then we got the pool that's a fucking chilly 68 degrees right now because it's stupid cold in Florida, which is like 75.
Wow.
And then look, I don't know if you can see it. Look at the Thought Yacht in the back, dude. Look how gangster it is. That's 40 feet of gorgeous.
Oh man.
40 feet of gorgeous.
I'm trying to get you on. I can't do it. I'm not that smart. I was trying to get it so we can see the full Thought Yacht in full screen.
Oh, that's cool, man. I gotta navigate the ropes and the bumpers now to try to get back to my cold beer.
Uh-oh. I did something. I shouldn't have done. There we go. I'm back in the game. I did something. There it is. Pressing buttons. I should be pressing buttons.
I don't know. I never figured out that I can just see the phone, you know what I'm saying?
Darn, bro, what is up with my camera?
We're about to bring in Eric.
It's because your cricket's out of minutes, bro.
There, you can. Like, you know, maybe.
Eric, come on, man. Eric, you want it? Oh, that's the wrong one. Give me a second.
You don't cook KO.
Oh no,
Hey, look, Kelly's down for the Kelly Kells is down for the degenerates.
Yes, he's been hanging out with us for way too long.
I know, that's the problem.
Hey,
She comes out. She attracts them though. She comes out there in them sexy little fishnet stockings or whatever the fuck they're called. I don't know if those are pantyhose technically. I have no idea.
Eric,
And then
come on, buddy. I got you.
And then they flock. It's like, okay, look, blonde girl, big boobs, nylon fishnet, whatever the fuck those are called. You're gonna attract degenerates. Look, I got a mullet. I know.
Because she's a degenerate herself.
Oh, that's
what
real. How do you get up here?
What do you want me to do? Hey.
Jesse about to get us banned. Oh.
It's
1,100 pounds.
Don't, do not.
Not front part though, dude. Yeah. Yeah, you're good up there.
Dude, I'm doing some amazing phone holding right now to put in a dip.
Yeah, having a little. You're driving the whole thing, bro. Yeah.
KO and David, y'all both know I don't give a shit, and I will
I know.
roll.
But we got a show to run, and we can't get banned, my man.
I'm about to block his camera, bro.
See, Kelly knows what's up. Kaio, look. Fishnets, pick them all up. She knows.
Look, hey, before the X3 blew up, I had them all lined up.
That was 2 seconds, bro.
Yeah, you walked farther than you did, right?
Dude, you got more miles on your feet than you do that X3.
I know.
That
all lined up before that happened.
That winch to take you to the trailer has more miles than your X3.
Hey, David.
Yo.
You see who's curled up next to me, don't you?
Oh, man. What's up, Bubba's?
That's my little baby.
Hey, Kyle, if you did that, his beat you.
Huh?
His little black dog's bigger than yours.
We ain't getting banned tonight, boys. We ain't getting banned.
I don't know if he's bigger than Broly.
Now, I can't get the Great Dane and the Cane Corso in here. I mean, you know.
Oh, no, that's a big dog. Them Cane Corsos are huge.
That's a no joke dog there.
Look, Chihuahua puts Kaio to shame. I'm fucking with you, bro. I don't really know. I've never pissed beside you.
Now you know you got to watch out. Never end
Broly is not your dog, Sherry. Broly is my dog. That's my first dog I ever
Hey, look, I want to ask Sherry a question. How fucking cold is it where you were at? Because I watched the news and Pennsylvania got slammed.
I tried to bring Sherry in here.
If it's hydraulic, you can't try it.
Sherry, check your inbox. You got an invite.
No.
That's horrible. No, I'm not doing that.
You guys are shot.
Hey, look, believe it or not, this little mini.
I tried telling them that.
That's cold, bro. It's 70 freaking 3 degrees right now. And I'm actually kind of cold. I got a hoodie on.
Fucking barnacles are holding it in place. Oh, yeah. Break the rubber.
Yeah, you have to break the tree. So what you do, well, you're gonna have to pull it out of the water and do that.
I tried telling you something.
Two by fours, then you screw them to the rudder and pump it.
No, that's because, hey, Sherry, that's because Broly like women. They like women just like I do.
Could you try again?
Shut up, Sherry. Nobody talking.
Get it, Kaio.
I said Sherry, not Siri.
Siri's correcting him right now.
I'll try Hearthstone, and then if not, you know any prices?
Hey, Troy.
No.
32
No,
in
we gotta
Ohio. Ugh.
No, Margaret 24th taxes. The dude.
No, they won't pull the boat out either.
36 here right now.
He goes there.
That's what all the everyone.
She said she don't want pets, but I'm my dog.
Hold on.
Dude, I think someone said they pulled their shit out and then it said
I know how to bark and I like a treat, but
they said.
doesn't mean nothing.
But this is obviously a bigger boat. It's like, yeah, like
They can't pull the boat out at Marker.
I got it.
No, not this size boat. They won't.
they got like the.
They have a forklift. They don't have the strap lift. No, they don't. They have a forklift.
They have a travel strap.
Since when?
Yeah.
The last time I was down there, you couldn't pull a 39-foot fucking boat out.
No, because everyone's got it pulled out.
It should hydraulic.
No, that's what I said last night.
We got some arguments going on over here about mechanics.
No, I'm saying last
The
night.
Thought Yacht's got problems.
You got way too many captains.
No, those rotors are so fucking corroded and barnacled.
Oh, I guarantee they're stuck.
Dude, they're stuck. That's not turning. That's break those loose, then you can turn them.
Cap on. What
Same
are you talking
thing.
Fluid in there, and dry, and it's tight as fuck. Then you fluid in that little hole.
Right here, sure.
It should be on your steering wheel. It should be on your wheel. Man, free boats, dude. It's an argument.
Who's the captain of the thought yacht?
Nobody.
Oh man. How are we
The
gonna
thoughts.
navigate this 7
Hey, look. You can't get a DUI if you're not driving.
It's the Tesla.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't get in trouble if you ain't driving.
Yeah, that's true.
Fill her up with fluid. Hydraulic fluid?
Or ATF.
Put the cap on, turn it. Put the cap on, turn it all the way to the right, turn it all the way to the left.
These fools.
Y'all gonna mess around and pop a hole in Jonathan's inflatable hot tub, man.
Yeah.
I think sturdy, but yeah. I can't do hot tubs, man. I'm like 5 minutes. I feel like a crab, dude. I got to get out. I'm like, you ain't about to boil my ass. Yeah. No, can't do it.
I can you said hot tub and I can feel it in my eyes.
Yeah.
You know, like my eyeballs feel like.
We're out here. I don't remember what football game we're watching. It was like maybe a week or two ago. It dropped down to like, I don't know, 58, which is like stupid. And we're in the Florida room. I'm like, you know what? I got a heater out here. I just opened the hot tub top and like let it roll for 10 minutes and then closed it back. And we were good for like 2 hours. But I ain't getting in it. I feel like I'm in a freaking cesspool bathtub. Oh, guys, I got to get off, man. I got 4% battery.
Do you think, my man? It was great having you on as always.
Yeah, man, I'm glad I gave you some laughs. I hope none of them was because of me. No, I'm just kidding. No, you guys are doing awesome. Love it. I'll come back next time. Have me or not, I don't care. I like watching. It's fun. But keep doing y'all. Kaio still didn't provide the strippers, which is kind of fucked, but you know, we won't.
Over promoting, underachieving.
All right, guys, you be safe. Be good.
Bye, my man.
All right, bro. Later.
The trails.
All right.
Hey, what's going on?
He got froze on the way out. Give me a second. Let me remove him from the screen.
Jesse.
There you go.
What's up?
What's up, Jesse? How you doing tonight?
Doing good, bro.
I don't know if you've caught any of our shows previously, but we're doing a little crazy stuff right now. We're having a good old time.
Who am I? You know I'm crazy and always having a good time.
Oh yeah,
Always.
That's why I brought you in here, because I know you're gonna bring it up.
So, it's time to ride. Time to do our thing. And you know,
Sherry, hey man, Kelly, don't let fucking Sherry take my dog, bro, while I'm not looking. I know she be plotting on my dog, like for real, like no, all jokes aside, she be plotting on my dog.
What's up, Eric? How you doing, buddy?
that little dog I showed you a while ago runs this damn house with the Great Danes, the bully pit, everything. She is the boss.
Nah, man, cause look, Sherry. You can't pay attention to what Kelly be saying. You and Broly do not got beef, bro. My dog will protect you with his life, bro. He do not play about you.
Thank you so much for the stars, everybody. By the way, I still don't quite know how those work, but thank you.
They'll show up. The stars.
We'll figure it out one day, like we always do, right?
Pretty much.
You gotta connect.
I'm already monetized. I mean, it'll happen, but I looked it up the other night. I think they're a penny a pop, so much appreciated.
You gotta connect the bank account, and once it hit $50, you can transfer it to your account.
Yeah, Now we'll get there sooner or later. We're monetized, so it'll happen. I usually Facebook cuts me a PayPal about once a month for something I do. I go slightly viral at least once a month. You got to get one good video out there and everybody goes crazy, or one good post. Anytime I go to a park, it's guaranteed to make a little money on the backside. It's not enough, but it throws a little fuel in the tank, so I can't complain because anytime I can get out to the next place and I don't have to come out of pocket, I'm always happy.
Yep.
So what do we got going on Tuesday? So I heard a rumor that there may be some Kentucky Mafia action possibly coming into the game.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to work on that over the weekend. I sent you the screenshot. They already said they would. I don't know if this Tuesday coming up will be good for them. I don't know. I gotta do the message, chop it up, let them know what's going on. Stormy Lay, she just got back from the off-road expo. She just got back from the off-road expo. We also got Megan Ryan to get up here. We also got a lot of artists that want to get up here. I hope their emails didn't go to the spam folder, but I was getting a lot of emails, so they sent some records. I would say space it out, like on Tuesday. Maybe do some music reviews.
Good with it.
Turn around on Thursday, try to get Meg Ryan in there.
Go.
Come back around, get Stormy Lay on here. Just to space it out, because we went nuts, bro. We had like 3 or 4 guests every freaking live. We gotta space this out.
Yeah, I mean, we've got I still got Twitty that wants to jump on here, which is awesome. When Twitty shows up, he'll show up with the entire family. He's got an entire family of racers. They're unbelievable. So I mean, when they show up, they're gonna show up with crazy numbers. When Twitty starts promoting that he's going on something, it's we're gonna see numbers that we haven't seen because they are so loyal to that track. I mean, you got people that go all over the country that just show up for that track once a year just to close out Trucks Gone Wild. I'm gonna try to get on a conversation with Matt Steele, see if we can get that rocking. Maybe Dirty Mike, see if we can pull him in here and get a conversation rocking with him. That guy's insane.
Dirty Mike, Dirty Ernie, Mud
We got the dirt.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on with Jesse, bro. What do you be wearing on your head and your face during the day? My screen look like you got a tan from the bottom of your eyes down.
I know, right? My damn shit all fucked up. Hey, but look, I'm gonna be straight up with you. Look at my boy RT Johnson.
RT Johnson.
He's country, but I think y'all need to get together and hook up something.
Yeah, you got to send me his info so we can walk it. I was actually listening to his stuff last night. Yeah, you sent it off to me. He's 90s country all the way. I mean, he's got a good groove to his music. I definitely want to expand into everything. So, yeah, we got.
I actually talked to him tonight. He said he wants to do it. So
okay.
Yeah, I don't mind collaborating with anybody, bro. I'll collaborate with anybody.
Yeah, he seems like he's got some good music, so I'd love to get him on. We'll go ahead and tell him that if he comes on, I need some media, I need some music videos from him. We'll go ahead and start him out strong. Every time somebody pops on in our organized part, I try to give them a good intro. We try to get them taken care of so they can just come into the vibe and just already be in control and have fun.
Oh, yeah, I know you do. Yeah.
I never thought I'd be spending this much time on videos. I'm waiting for ever and a day for Steven to send me his video. I know you're not watching right now, but I know you're watching. You cut that one close.
That's facts. Hey, Terry, who was Wister?
Wister is he's the brains, the IT guy, the everything for Trucks Gone Wild.
Oh, okay.
He's basically doing my role, trying to get everything on and all the media in place to go. He's just probably a hell of a lot better at it than I am. So he could probably give me a few pointers on how to make this a little smoother. It's going good though. I mean, I can't complain. Everything's working right. I had to exit and come back in because every time I'd load a video, there'd be no sound. But we got the computer restarted and it seemed to be working right this time.
Well, you got to start somewhere. I mean, you don't learn if you don't fail. I mean, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm the master of failure, and every once in a while I get it right.
Prentice, Missouri. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna be in Louisville, Kentucky on February 3rd. I think that's gonna be my first booking of the year. Oh, Mississippi. I don't know why I said Missouri. Mississippi.
My first one's gonna be actually in Tyndall Farms. I'll be there February 24th. That'll be my first race of the year. We'll be out there shooting and doing our thing, showing those guys big loves. They were actually one of our first guests. We had the Godfather on the whole race team. I mean, that's a great place, huge family atmosphere, but they get down and party, and damn, do they eat well.
So when y'all going to Busco next time?
Busco for me will probably be, I'm guessing Mud Bash will be my first run out. I may sneak in there once before. We'll see what's on the calendar.
I'm gonna be there Spring Blast Off. That'll be my first go.
Yeah, when is Spring Blast Off? Do you know?
March.
Okay, maybe. I usually have a lot of races about that time. I probably got to get a couple fires in there and make sure these firefighters are taken care of.
Hey Kelly, we gonna finish taking care of this buggy by then? Cause I'm trying to whip that thing around Busco for Spring Blast Off, man.
Terry Kelly, Tyndall Farms is near Gaston, South Carolina. Great place. One fast track.
So who's going to the rec yard?
Oh, we'll both be at the rec yard. I'm sure of it. We had the rec yard on our first official show. We had Chris Conson showing up doing his thing. We had all of those boys on there. The owner, they were telling us all the changes they're making to make that a whole lot smoother and easier transportation to go back and forth. They got showers on both sides now. The booty barn will always be lit because that's a hell of a place.
Oh yeah.
March 1st through 3rd is Spring Blast Off. All right. So for all y'all that's watching, where y'all see me doing the mud parties, Busco Beach is one of them. That's the first one I'm gonna be at. March 1st through the 3rd, Spring Blast Off. Hit me up or shit, just pop out. So we'll find a seat for you. Somebody got an extra seat. If you ain't got a 4-wheeler, somebody will have an extra seat if you don't got a 4-wheeler.
Definitely, and I think we're actually gonna start to call it a night. We both got to get up in the morning. I'll be heading towards Kaio's way first thing in the morning. We got a collab that we got to do. We got some stuff to set up, and we got a meeting to rock too. So definitely want to thank everybody that showed up tonight, showing big love to us. After hours is always lit. Sometimes we'll go a little bit longer in after hours. Sometimes we'll cut a little bit short. It just depends on what's on the agenda. We want to make sure that this show is rocking and continuing on and being as strong as it can. So thank you very much for showing. Kaio, you got anything to add?
No, as usual, man. Everybody know the vibes, man. If you outside, you outside. February 3rd, Louisville, Kentucky is my first booking. Spring Blast Off, March 1st through the 3rd. I'll be at Busco Beach. So let's get it, man. I'm out of here. I got stuff to do in the morning.
Hey, Kaio, I need a couple hoodies. Let me know.
All right, I got you.
All right.
David, man.
On your videos, when you want to hit some damn videos of hoes, let me know.
All right, we'll get it up, my man. I appreciate you.
We got you.
All right. Love y'all.
Love y'all.
Ain't no mercy, ain't no mercy.